Shandaral. When you'd made your way here, the stories painted this place to be a land of riches, dug up from the sands beneath. But what you've found instead is a crowded hole in the dirt, full of impoverished treasure seekers, and a sand-shrouded life. Whatever your reason for being here, when you heard word of a well-paying escort job taking you and several others on a journey to the nearest port city of Janparun, you jumped at the chance. A 5-day journey through the Jadasi Dreadlands is treacherous on its own, but you know it'll be worth the risk, because the pay is surely worth more than any salvage left here in Shandaral, and any treasure worth digging up just might be leaving with that caravan. Hey, welcome back everybody. Now that chat has seen the intro, and you guys have seen the intro, we open our adventure in the city of Shandaral, a self-proclaimed treasure trove of riches dug up from the earth. But whatever has brought you here, in your time here, you've learned that those riches have very much dried up. Life here is pretty harsh, and although many who come are starry-eyed and seeking their own fortune, it's very difficult to make your way and give yourself that chance. So,
I have a quick question.
Yeah.
Can you turn that down just like a little bit?
I can. Mm-hmm.
It was fine until he started singing.
Until
and
like
I
the
was like,
voices.
There's two voices and yeah.
Overstimulated.
Yeah.
So, in whatever brought you here to Shandaral, you eventually caught wind of a job entailing escorting a caravan across the Jadasi Badlands to the nearby port city of Janparun. And with the amount that they were paying, you took them up on it. They gave you all a place to stay at the narrow cave inn. And as the sun begins to set, actually, that is where we begin our adventure. As all of you come down from your rooms, as was previously discussed, and are greeted by your 3 patrons: a bronze dragonborn, a orange tabaxi, and a very pale, very brooding fallen ASMR. As you come down the stairs into the main room, you see them bickering back and forth a bit. Not sure what about just yet, but what is it you all would like to do?
I have no idea.
What are we supposed to do?
Well, you had all met the night before and discussed that you would be leaving around sunset because it's best to travel the desert at night. So you got a day's rest, quite literally, and are now coming down to prepare yourself for the journey. They had also discussed that they would be traveling in a merchant's caravan. However, each of you would be supplied your own camel, a beast of burden, if you will, to ride on.
I read it as we were all on one.
That's You scoot over.
Okay, good to know I'm not the only one. Because, the same.
I was like, okay, all right, one of us is walking.
As you all come downstairs, the bronze dragonborn, who you've noticed is quite old, his name is Tathra, looks up at you. Good morning, or good evening.
I thought you said the sun was setting.
That's what I said. Or good evening.
Yeah, he's being a silly old man.
Oh.
I believe it is just about time for us to take our leave.
Yes. Why are we bickering?
I believe you've met my compatriot, our frere.
He motions to the orange tabaxi and explains.
Our frere tends to be a bit eccentric at times and purchased a rather extravagant merchant's caravan that my dear friend Mary Siteku.
And he motions to the Asimar.
Was worried would draw too much attention. But I have assured them, as I will assure you, I think that drawing that specific kind of attention might actually work in our favor.
Then our ragtag group might be good. As he looks around and there's like a bird person, 2 tabaxis.
Yeah. On that note, what does Tathra see? We'll kind of go around the table, starting over here.
So you see like a young half-elf, like man, sort of, I guess, just past coming of age, right, in their culture. Short hair, really kind of unassuming clothing, but they're a little worn and kind of dirty. You can tell he's been out maybe in the desert on his own for a little while. He's got, just like I said, just short, shaggy, kind of brown hair. And then along the nape of his neck, you see a tiny little tattoo in the shape of a theta.
So it wasn't tattooed on your forehead; it was on your neck.
And what do we see when we look upon you?
So an Aarakocra with a large, jagged scar across one eye, and all of his feathers and plumage are slightly like singed, and even through the what do they call it? The down on his chest, he's got this intricate tattoo that ends in 2 claws on his shoulders. And then on his wrists, he's got some very intricate bracelets with like Nordic runes all across them.
Nice.
And his clothing is very like modest and minimal, given that it's hot and he's a monk, so
Yeah.
he doesn't need that much armor or anything.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bonzu is a cat, a tabaxi, and they are a fighter, and they look like they might have been like a, what is it called, like a fighting ring.
Oh yeah, like an underground like
Yeah.
fight club.
Yeah, they're in Fight Club, but we
They're
don't
in
talk
It's,
about
I
it.
forget
Don't
the
talk
name
about
of
Fight
it
Club.
because you're not supposed to talk about
Exactly.
it. Yeah.
Yeah. Their hair color is like similar to where they'd be able to hide in the sand really well, but they're pretty small for their race.
Gotcha. And what about you?
Her name is Dalmakani. She's
Okay.
a shifter rogue. It's like a werebear ancestry, so she's cute. She's got like a underbite going and all, but she's still cute. That's pretty much, yeah.
Nice. Yeah. No, I think that makes a lot of sense. I got a really clear picture.
Sometimes.
She wants to be.
And what about Nimbala?
Yeah, so my character is Nimbala, and after giving a deep bow to the fallen Azamar, because I am one myself, you see deep brown skin, shoulder-length black hair, but the most notable thing peeking out from the tattered clothing with a shroud wrapped around his shoulders is a crystal embedded into his chest that glows brightly, and black tattooed tendrils snaking out of it.
Nice. Very nice.
I don't think I said my name, but chat, I would love to hear how you guys think it's pronounced, and let me know. Because there's a hot debate here on whether it's a complicated name or not. No, but like phonetically, like how you think you would pronounce
No,
it.
just type it back exactly as
Yeah,
it's
you could do that
Yeah.
too. You know, either way.
So with that,
Do you see my
taking
chat?
note of all of you, and
I can't read it.
in particular,
Just
Mary's Teku sees you bow and walks over very irreverently. I'm not really much of the way of customs. Sorry, I'm just a little rattled. My friend, he's an idiot. But
we'll make it. We'll make it all right. It's probably time to go, I'd imagine. So, if you all, as we agreed before, take a camel outside. We'll have a few of you go first. We'll hop in the caravan behind, and a couple following behind us as well. Just keep your eyes peeled. See if anybody's watching. I don't trust anybody in this town. I don't think it would be wise to. All right.
Understood.
That said, you all make your way outside, and as you do, you're greeted with the very familiar to you now blow of sandy dust. You look skyward, expecting to see the sun, but the fact that it's the sun is now setting and it's getting a bit darker, the fact that you're actually several stories below ground at this point, all you see is one sliver of sky through the tall stacks of buildings all around you. Each of you grab a camel, and which three of you are going to head the group?
I will lead.
Same.
Okay.
I will
I'll
go
be in the
forward as well.
I will
Alright.
be behind.
Okay.
I don't imagine the rogue wants to lead anything.
So, Ponzu, Nimbala, and Sam's character.
Couscous. I think we've
Couscous.
given the
Couscous.
people. Couscous. Exactly. Just don't mess up my groove. It'll be okay.
Ponzu, couscous.
The three of you take the lead and begin to move forward. I need each of you to roll me perception checks, while Theta and Dal, or Dal? Is it Dal or Dal?
Doll.
Dal. Theta and Dal, I need you guys to roll perception checks as well, but for something different.
Well, I don't see what I'm supposed to see.
You're not riding a camel. You're hallucinating.
You've actually been charmed for the last 2 hours.
You're still sitting in the place.
15.
Nice.
Same.
You're just sitting on the ground.
19.
Move.
Okay.
12.
Come on.
12. So with the 15s from Dal and Theta, you notice that Alfrere, the tabaxi, takes the reins as the other two get into the back of the wagon and actually shut the door. As they make their way up the steps into the wagon, it looks like they're trying to maybe kind of hide their identity. They're not walking casually. They're very much like hoods up and trying not to be seen. Specifically, the three in the front, Nimbala, you notice as you all set out, there are some people with eyes on you. There are lots of people in the street, either people that are coming off of the dig site or going out for a night of debauchery with whatever newly found treasure they have. It's hard not to take a look at a caravan like this with so many people standing guard over a very luxurious caravan. So you keep your eyes peeled. You don't see anybody that's looking like they might be willing to make a move, but you're definitely drawing some attention. As you all make your way out of the city, it does take a fair amount of time to make it up all these different levels, winding around buildings, but most of you have been here long enough, and when you're liable to take a wrong turn, Alfrere calls out and points in the right direction for you, and eventually you are at the entrance to Shandaral, ready to leave this populated civilization for the desolate wasteland ahead of you, looking back for one last time at Shandaral to remind yourself what civilization looks like before you take the plunge. You see nothing more than a large bridge leading to a massive building that spans over a huge pit wherein all of Shandaral is located. As night begins to fall, you set out on your 5 days journey.
And we're going to Janporan?
Yeah. You guys are headed to Janporan.
My name's hard to pronounce.
Yeah. These are very much like Egyptian inspired. So, as it takes 5 days, we will not explore every single night, but I will touch on the first eve of travel. The air is dry, even at night. Though it is cooler, there is still just a dead heat in the atmosphere that plagues you. The ground is not so much sandy after a time, but it is cracked and brittle. As your beast of burden takes steps forward, you actually see them leaving behind very clear footprints in the earth. After a long night of travel, you do eventually see the sun beginning to peek up over the horizon. And as you turn back to the caravan, you see that Alfreyer has switched places with Tethra. And he calls out,
"We should make camp here for the night."
Switch places, like, in
yeah,
the cart?
now Tethra is driving the wagon.
We should make camp for the night before it gets too hot. Get some water in our bones and set up a tent for some shade.
Very well. I will keep first watch.
Appreciate it.
As you all set up your campsite, who's setting up the tent?
I'd help.
The three are staying inside of the caravan, but you all will need to sleep in a tent. Roll me a survival check to see how well you set that up.
I thought you were just asking for funsies.
Nope.
I didn't offer it because my survival only has +3.
I'm rolling so low.
Shit, she could help you.
Yeah, I'll help.
Yeah, she's helping over here. Let her roll.
Yeah, she sees me struggling and quickly
And-
jumps in to roll instead.
Damn, yeah, that's...
15.
Oh, I thought it landed on 16.
Okay.
Still pretty good.
I had an 8, so that was definitely better.
It takes you the better part of a half hour to get everything set up appropriately. And while it is pretty tight quarters, all of you can fit pretty well inside of the tent. The sun is glaring at this point, and the change in heat is pretty apparent. Each of you is delivered a glass of water from Tethra. He encourages you all to drink before you sleep, because you don't want to wake up in the middle of the day thirsting for water and have to make your way to their water supply. With that, all of you get a good night's rest, but I'm going to have you roll perception to see if you notice anything. Well, first,
He was doing
Oh,
watch.
yeah, he's doing first watch, and the other group has agreed to take second watch. So
It's 18 plus 19.
okay.
Yeah.
With your 19, you notice all of the other group is sleeping soundly, but Mary Sateku, the Asimar that you met earlier, is pacing the sand every so often. Seems like they can't sleep very well.
Okay. Because I'm still keeping watch and probably doing the same pacing around, I'll send a message into his mind and say, "What is wrong?"
She seems startled at first. No, it's okay. I didn't say earlier. And I do a really crappy girl voice. She seems startled for a second, but then realizes where the message came from. She moves over towards your tent and speaks plainly. I'm a bit uneasy about this journey. The Dreadlands are dangerous, but I worry that we all may be in more danger than we realize.
They were not wrong. This caravan is much more noticeable than It should be.
Yeah.
But we are in the middle of the desert. I imagine-
Freyr is a damn fool.
I imagine we shall be safe.
I hope you're right. If I'm being completely honest with you, although we agreed upon our rate, I was not particularly fond of the number of you that we hired. Too many.
Fucking get over it. I yell from the tent.
Too many eyes where they shouldn't be.
Well, you can always tie up loose ends.
I certainly have the strength to. Make an insight check.
Inside check, as Becca would have said.
I'm actually good at those.
14.
Good timing over
Doesn't
there.
help you at all.
Mary Steku seems not only worried about this journey, but very annoyed with her companions, to the point where you feel like she may be having trouble sleeping because she doesn't trust them.
Doesn't trust the other guys.
Mm-hmm.
And this is the tabaxi?
No, this is the
Ismar.
yeah.
Okay.
I'll message again and just say, do not worry. There will be no shady business as long as I am here.
I'm glad to hear it. And you see her kind of like glance back over at the wagon. I should try and rest. I'll likely be staying in the wagon tomorrow, but just in case.
Yeah.
Rest easy, friend. And then she makes her way back. With that, your watch is ended. It's been relatively quiet. And the following evening, you all wake up and continue your journey.
Before we continue, do they like come out of the caravan, or are they just like, we're ready, and then go back in?
They more or less like just kind of pop in and let you guys know, hey, we should be leaving soon. In particular, it's Tethra who lets you know. Once again, he is steering the sand wagon. And
Swaggin'.
all of you take up similar positions to before. The day goes easy enough, or rather the night. Much the same as before, though spending this amount of time on the road and having 2 days under your belt now, you feel your thirst is nearly unquenchable no matter how much water you drink. But the group assures you that there is plenty to go around.
Is there, are there like other people traveling, or are we largely alone out here?
Make a perception check.
That one was good. 17.
Okay. With your 17, you can see with pretty sound certainty that you guys are all alone.
Okay, then riding on this camel so much, I would be itching to stretch my wings and fly around for not too long, like 10 minutes tops, just to kind of like survey the area, but also like not be sitting on a animal that likely has a saddle meant for a person and not for the way my knees bend.
Gotcha. As you rise high into the air with your 17 perception, you can actually see, now that the sun is beginning to get low in the sky, this is
Midway / half,
midway.
like towards the end of the night.
far in the distance. You actually see some rocky structures amidst the sand, and it appears to be in the direction that you're heading. It's not necessarily like ruins, but maybe like a mountain that was once there that has been eroded by the winds of time.
Cool.
Nice.
That's it. I don't tell anybody that. They'll see it when we get there.
Yeah, I think because we're all hirelings this entire time, as we're going, I would have messaged probably each individually. just to let them know of, I can't remember how to say her name.
Mary Sateku.
Yeah, Mary Sateku's.
She would have told you that she goes by Mary.
Okay.
If you need to.
I
yeah.
probably would have let everybody know, or everybody that was hired on with me, to let them know about Mary's hesitations with our fellow companions.
Got it. Okay. As the day begins to break, the night begins to winden down. I am not used to doing it the opposite way.
I was just thinking about this. I have some stuff that resets at dawn. I'm like, how would that work? Like, I was sitting there like, how does...
Just use it right before you go to bed. You all do actually arrive in this sort of rocky area that... I'm sorry, what was it again? Koskas? Koskas.
Just pretend like instead of an X, it's a K.
Got it. Koskas.
Yeah.
That's helpful.
That's what I was
thank
saying, yeah.
you.
When you say his name, I come running.
You do come upon the area that Koskas had spotted earlier. Almost instinctively, you make your way near to a couple of palms as Chethra calls out,
I've made this trek many times before. This is where we should stop.
I would do another quick flyover now that we're closer to see if there's any, like, dangers around.
Okay. Make another
Now that they've
perception
got
check
cover.
for
So
me.
is this the second night?
This is the second night.
That one, I think,
Or
is
second day.
just an 11.
We're stopping
Nope,
during
perception.
the day and traveling at night?
Yep, no, it's 11.
Yes.
Ah, okay.
11.
11. Surveying the area, it looks like this is the only recognizable landmark for miles. The only thing that might help indicate your way or your direction specifically is that the path you walk is mostly cracked earth, and far in the distance on either side you do see some sand dunes. So this path looks to be an old dried riverbed, potentially ancient.
Just around the riverbed.
Okie doke.
You all set up camp for the day. Who is setting up the tent this time?
I can set it up again.
Okay.
She got a big old number on survival. No.
10.
Okay.
Um,
You fumble with the tent a little bit longer than you should. It's probably just because you're a bit tired from a night of travel. You might not be exactly used to this sleep schedule. It might have you thrown off. And as you fumble around with it, Alfrere, the tabaxi, actually wanders over to your camp. It looks like you're having a bit of trouble, but don't worry. It's quite shady here. In fact, we're all grouping around the caravan. If you'd like to just spend a little idle time with us, maybe we can share some campfire stories.
Of course.
Just thought I'd extend an invite. And as Alfrere kind of like gestures to you, you notice that all of his like movements are very calculated. They're very everything he does is with flair. And although his clothes are somewhat common, you can tell that a lot of thought has been put into his wardrobe and his look to match his orange fur. You all make your way over to the caravan, which is perched neatly beneath a palm tree as the group shares water. Mary actually brings each of you a cup as you join the group. Come on, have a seat.
I'm kind of squat in the corner. Like perch.
As all of you kind of group
My
around.
legs are like weird too.
Your knees go backwards.
Knees go normal, but it's my ankles.
His ankles.
And my ankles go backwards. My knees go normal.
How dare you? Specious.
As all of you group yourselves around, Tathra finds himself a perch on the steps of the caravan and begins to look over all of you.
So, I know your names, but I don't believe that you've let us know anything about you. Any stories you'd like to share? We've got a long travel ahead of us. I'd love to have a bit of entertainment.
Nothing much for me. I usually travel from town to town, just picking up things of the trade here and there, fighting, earn a little bit of money, doing odd jobs like this. Nothing too spectacular, and if it was, it's probably things that my clients wouldn't like me to talk about.
Fair enough. Seems like we've hired quite the professional.
Yes.
Have any of you ever been to John Perun?
I don't know if I would have, or
No.
I definitely
you-
have.
yeah, you can definitely say
then
yes.
Yeah,
For
yeah, my
sure.
guy would have, yeah.
It's been a while since I've been, but luckily I've made the trek enough to always know the way. It's a lovely place.
Any reason you're making the journey?
Well, I'm not sure my compatriots would appreciate if I divulged that information. Our contract is no questions asked.
Inside
That's my plus.
He seems
Get a +0.
he seems honest. They paid you a handsome sum of money, 500 to start, and 1,000 each when you get there.
Okay.
For that amount of money, it's pretty understood that they're either carrying something precious or someone precious, or they.
And we haven't seen inside of the thing, right?
You have not.
In the wagon?
Yeah.
The swaggin.
The swag. Yeah, I'll just add that I have tested the theory of having 9 lives in Janparoon. Is that it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Our friend.
Don't have 9 lives.
You don't. This is a good thing to discover before you use one of them. Our friend Alfrere here has not been to John Perun. It is my understanding that, and Alfrere instantly chimes in. Yes, I'm quite looking forward to seeing the ocean for the first time. So much sand in my life. I am quite curious what it might look like to swim in the beautiful water that so many take for granted.
It's just wet sand.
Yeah,
That is slightly less enthusing. Yes.
I don't particularly enjoy it.
And you see him kind of
Yeah, I know, he's
take a breath.
He's like, don't get me wrong, it's a beautiful sight. It's just
you hear in your mind. I've never seen it either.
Can he
Yeah.
message back? You hear back in your mind, how did you do that? He cautiously wanders back over towards the wagon, pours himself another glass of water, and he says, "For now, I guess I will have to make do with this small sample. Would anyone else like a refill?"
sure. And I would, out of curiosity, just try to if he can't not be super obvious, but peer into the caravan if he can.
Yeah.
Sure.
okay.
Make
Oh,
a
he's
perception check. I'll allow both of you to, if that's.
Well, I was gonna say I'll actually get annoyed with the small talk and say I will go keep watch again, and then instead of actually fully going off and keeping watch, would like to hide
Okay.
somewhere near the caravan to prepare to
There is
take a look.
ample room to do so. So while it looks like you move behind a rocky outcropping and begin to scout the area, make a stealth check for me. What'd you roll?
12.
12. It's hard to get a good view into the caravan, but it is daylight, and the interior is well lit enough that you see there are a couple of beds on the inside. as well as quite a few barrels that you imagine contain water.
I thought you were about to say Belvius. I was like, this mother.
Old Belvia's blowhard.
There's, in particular, you've noticed before that there's a large, sturdy chest that sits atop the caravan and is strapped down. You would imagine that the valuables might be in there, especially since you don't notice any such container inside of the caravan.
Gotcha. Just being like worrisome of like if we do get attacked, where there's a lot of like places it can come from here because there's like more cover. It's not just sand and easy to distinguish things.
Got it.
What should we protect? And they're not going to tell us.
What was your stealth?
I rolled a 15.
Okay. You're able to wander off reasonably well. It doesn't look like you've been noticed.
Would I have noticed him peering into the caravan?
Were you trying to be sneaky?
No, I mean like literally I was like, I'll take some water and I was walking up with him and then just kind of like doing one of those. Like
You probably
That
would have
was-
seen him like peek, but you would imagine that he wasn't able to glean very much.
like
The lights are so much brighter on this side of the table.
Are they?
Yeah. Like compared to that.
It might be like
think
off
it's the
center
way
or
the
something.
it might also be
is.
because you have to look at them to look at Alex.
Oh, that might be
Maybe.
it. That's probably what it is.
Yeah, maybe.
Sorry.
No, it's fine. I'm just like, it's so much brighter.
I think I'm gonna try to sneak in the caravan.
Okay.
You want to too, because if you are, then we can probably do it together.
Yeah, I'll join.
Okay.
You also make a stealth check for me.
Do you want to make another one?
No, you'll stay with the same,
Okay.
but
So I rolled a 12.
okay.
It's not giving you good rolls. Gotta roll it with more force. Yeah. Throw it in there. Wow.
Yeah, that worked. Yeah, that worked
Was it a
really well.
one?
It was a 4.
As the conversations continue lively around the fire,
I'd be like showing off some of my fighting moves.
Oh, if we're fighting, I'm fighting you.
I'm not actually fighting, but I would.
Are you-
like,
are
we
you-
could spar.
I
but,
have
like-
wraps on my hands,
Yeah.
by the way.
if you guys are kind of like putting on a show,
Yeah.
I
have
will allow
wraps
you
on
guys
my
to
hands.
have advantage on your stealth.
No, I'm an Eric.
So you can go ahead and
Close,
re-roll and
but
take
not
the higher.
Let me try.
And it also wouldn't be to like
got
distract.
too
It would just
excited.
because like that's what this guy would be
Oh.
doing. If
Yeah.
yeah. Like, you want to hear stories? I don't got stories that I can share, but
I rolled another 15.
I'll fight you.
17.
I think so we can
Nice.
spar. Like we don't have to. I might kill you.
Okay.
If I do see her sneaking in
Let's
at the
roll
same time,
initiative. I get
probably
advantage,
would've,
bitch.
Like opened up and
Yeah, you can
started
go first.
messaging
Gotta
just
let
to
you
be
get at least one hit in.
I see.
I cut you with my cat claws.
Cut you with my bird claws.
You have those.
So the two of you are sparring in the dirt while Tathra and Mary and Alfrere are observing their purchased help.
Amusement.
Yeah. The two of you managed to make it into the caravan without being seen.
I'll use my telekinetic movement to shove him 30 feet away.
Who?
Him.
Oh.
I use my 60 feet of fly speed to get right back.
I'll use my telekinetic thrust to fly up and meet him.
Oh my god.
This is quite a spectacle. So their attention is completely affixed.
Are we right at dawn?
This would be
Right at dawn.
maybe an hour after the sun has gone up. So
Oh,
it's
okay.
getting hotter.
I would have done something just for the flavor to like get it right back afterwards.
Yeah, that's what I'm like. I'm using this up for because I get back on a short rest. So
Now that you two are in the caravan, go ahead and roll perception
I don't
checks for
wanna
me.
use it.
Let's see what you notice.
While that's happening, could I be watching our boss's
20.
They, like,
expression
projections
since
of
he
myself,
mentioned
so I can
to
fight
us
from a distance.
that Mary was feeling sort of uneasy?
Yeah, definitely.
I'm just trying to clock faces.
Make an insight check.
you can just roll it too.
What did you guys get for perception?
I rolled a natural 1.
Nice.
I rolled a 20, not a natural.
Very nice.
It's a door, a shirt falls in your face.
He sees everything. He sees nothing.
As you walk
I'm
in,
blinded.
like it's a bit disheveled and you're kind of
Spider
taken
comes
aback.
down.
Part of you was kind of like, man, I wasn't actually sure I'd make it in here. Now I didn't think this far. Like, what do I do? And you're looking around for any sort of container that might be able to contain valuables, any sort of secret letter, anything you can find. And eventually you do stumble upon a very small lockbox that has a numbered combination on the front, but you feel like you might be able to...
Pick it.
yeah.
Okay.
You should have thieves' tools.
I have
Yes, he has
thieves'
thieves,
tools
she has
too.
thieves'
Yeah.
tools.
What'd
She's
you
a
roll
rogue
for your
poison.
insight?
16.
Nice.
That's what allows you to.
Very
pick
insightful.
levels.
Looking at the group,
Yeah. She's full rogue though.
Mary seems sort of beside herself, and although she's in her typical foul mood, as you've known her to be over the past couple days, she's sitting back with her arms crossed, watching the two of them fight and just kind of smirking a little bit, like she's enjoying the show.
Okay.
She does look a bit brutish, so you imagine that seeing such a spectacle in front of her might remind her of her own strength. Looking at Alfrere, he looks a bit taken aback by the fact that people are fighting. As sand is kicked up, he's trying to make sure none of it gets in his fur or on his clothes. He's being a bit particular, but he's overall enjoying things. And when you look at Tathra, he is also sort of sitting back. He's got a smile on his face, but you do notice he actually glances at the caravan, looks back, and you imagine that he would gather that your two friends are in there, but it doesn't appear to be phasing him.
They're missing in the caravan every now and again, rocks a little bit as they're digging around in there.
Trying to jimmy the log.
Yeah.
You said you were good at this.
It sounds like completely not what they're doing.
If it starts to become super noticeable that they want to move towards it, I'm gonna start fighting him harder.
Okay.
This isn't my
Roll your d20 as if to hit.
Were you trying to hit me?
Just in case.
Because if you do, I've got something I want to do.
17.
Okay. Does that hit?
I'm pretty... Yeah, it does. It just barely hits.
Okay.
It wouldn't have hit me. Just
Oh,
saying
well,
it
so since you
actually
hit
would've.
me, you would see as you hit, I bring up my Nordic bracelets, and as you make contact with them, they glow, and a thunderous boom blasts out from them, and I need you to make a dexterity saving
Okay,
throw.
well, I...
Oh my god.
Okay, let me deal my damage to you. That's,
No combat in the first hour. They will
points.
fight amongst themselves.
slashing damage and a dex save, you said?
Yep.
I would also send a
14.
message to Mary.
You
Her.
just barely
Keep your compatriots
pass.
distracted.
And you're going to take half of this. Half of 5 thunder damage
Okay.
as that blasts out.
You messaged her that
Yep.
from inside the
and
caravan.
you're pushed back a little bit.
They're
I don't
in
think you
the
actually
house.
are, but
You actually-
They're
I told him
inside
if
the
I
van.
noticed
You
they start,
actually distinctly don't
seeing
get a
them,
reply.
I was gonna fight harder.
Yeah.
So that's why.
yeah, I would do that.
Yeah.
I'm completely clueless to what
Yeah.
they're doing.
So exactly what's
Me, I'm
happening
like, oh,
right
we're
now
turning
is
it up?
what's
Yeah.
happening RP wise. These guys are doing their own thing.
Yeah.
Are you trying to open the lockbox?
Yes.
Okay. Roll a check with your lockpick or your thieves tools.
Which includes
It is
and a power drill.
you're proficient, so add your proficiency bonus and your dexterity mod.
Coming from the inside as they're trying to drill into the pot.
I need a blade bit. Boring a hole on the side.
Alex, 24.
Yeah. Very nice.
So we're making power
You
tool
make
noises
quick
over here.
work of this lock. You actually are able to spin the numbers and jam your lockpick in between the gaps in the mechanism to find exactly where those latches are, so you know the combination. As it unlocks, you find
Impressive.
I wanted to make sure you didn't take
this.
Ooh!
I found this in the yard.
Yeah, literally.
I can use that.
Yeah, literally, we found this ring in our
cool.
yard.
It's really creepy. like a fortune teller thing.
Yeah,
She
you
was
should
like-
literally sage
Cursed.
that,
Oh
probably.
my
like,
god,
oh,
it is
it's
cursed.
You pull the ring from the box, which, as you can see, has a number of diamonds embedded in it, as well as an amethyst crown at the top. As
I thought he thought it was cursed, and now she wouldn't be able to put it down. Like I thought that's what he was.
As you stare into it, you see the amethyst sort of glaze over. Your vision begins to blur a bit. You see not only one ring, you see multiple in front of you as you find yourself getting a bit dizzy. Jumping back to the group outside.
Did he really?
Koskis.
Broke you.
It's fine.
He
It's
came
fine.
off of his feet. I don't know how I just put him down. And he went,
Him tired.
He looked at me and he goes, he broke.
That's honestly the way they break most often.
Yeah,
I
that's
just blew it
exactly
back.
I
how.
was like, that's my buddy.
Well, that's exactly how Arsenoway broke. It's right at the ankles.
Yep.
They snap right
you should
there.
glue him
That's
back,
all
but
good.
about like
It's
a
the
half an
Achilles
inch
heel
higher,
of most
so
minis.
he's just floating.
He got taller.
As we rejoin our group outside, the two of you fighting, actually, perhaps it's the heat, but you feel your muscles beginning to spasm a bit. You're having trouble getting your body to respond in the way that you're used to. And Theta, specifically, as you're continuing to watch the companions outside, their expressions become harder and harder for you to make out as your eyes begin to droop.
I would
Do
be
I
like,
suspect
I
something-
think we should.
Compadre, should we put it up?
Oh, the heat whew, took a lot out of me than I thought.
Do I suspect something's inducing this?
Make a medicine check.
Do we suspect?
That's a 4.
Should have been Sarnorn.
Yeah.
I would cast some healing on both of us.
Okay.
It would heal us both.
As you try and right yourself and figure out what this is, you look out at the other group. You actually notice that Mary, who was sitting back just a moment ago, has closed her eyes and dozed off. And Alfrere, who was only moments ago leaping around, has collapsed in the sand. The five of you...
Do we see this too? Yeah, them collapsed? Or that was just him?
The five of you fall unconscious.
Well, I didn't know if we saw it
But
before
wait,
before we
I
fell
have
unconscious.
something that might make that not happen. Pause. I didn't tell you I took this. I took the short sword of warning.
You're about to fall!
No. In addition, you and any of your companions within 30 feet of you can't be surprised except when incapacitated by something other than non-magical sleep. The weapon magically awakens you and your companions within range if any of you are sleeping naturally when the combat begins.
I
Gotcha.
think we're unnaturally
Yeah.
sleeping.
And no
You-
combat is happening.
I know, I was just letting you know in case you
Yeah.
were going to sneak up on us.
Also, if it is
that you
magic,
can't.
I can't be put to sleep by it.
Got it. Okay.
I'm going to send you this just in case you need it.
Uh,
Because I also have advantage on initiative.
fair enough. As it was before, all of you
Pass out.
do pass
Yeah,
out.
I just wanted you to know.
No. I appreciate you letting
Yeah,
me
yeah.
know because depending on what it was, that could have changed things.
Yeah.
Goes the water?
I didn't remember what it was. I just
The
knew
guy
that
who
it was
offered it,
something.
though, also pass out. Or is faking it.
Well, Alex, you only mentioned 2 of our people passed out. You didn't mention the third
he
one,
said
huh?
all
said
5
all
of
Oh,
us.
I know all 5 of us, but then the other 3, I thought he only described
I don't know
2
if we
of them.
got to see all 3 of them before we passed out. He's reading what I just texted him. So
Oh, am I?
oh, you were doing something.
I was not. I was changing the song.
Oh, so did all 3 of the other people pass out, or did we not
He
see?
definitely says so.
He didn't mention the tabaxi passing out.
I did mention the
You did.
Tabaxi. I
The
didn't
Tabaxi's
mention the
just
Dragon
old,
Man.
The old man, whoever that one was.
Oh, I thought
The Tabaxi's not
He
the old
did
man,
mention
huh?
the dragon man, old man.
Nope.
Or
No.
Ferrer?
No.
Alfreyr is the Tabaxi. Tathra is the
And
Dragonborn.
you didn't mention him.
Did not
we don't
mention
know
him.
If he passed
That's why I was trying
We
to
don't know
ask.
where
Yeah.
he is.
We don't know where he is.
Because he said he was going to retire early, huh, or something? Or
No, he was
Okay.
just sitting there.
I thought he had, but
You all
He just left.
awake at nearly the same time to the sound of buzzing flies and dripping water.
I'm looking
Does
around.
it smell like water?
Make a perception check as you kind of stand up in a daze. It's the dead of night.
Cheryl.
16.
With your 16, as your vision begins to focus, you see that the dripping sound is coming from what is left of your water supply being drained into the sand, dropping against the wet
Does
grains.
it look like we were attacked?
Is there any? How fast is it moving out of the thing?
And me without having taken
it
create
it's
water.
it's empty. It's just what's left.
I have no spells.
I almost took that spell too.
Does it look like we've been attacked?
I'll have
yeah.
you also make a
I would
perception
immediately
check.
fly up and kind
yeah,
of
the
survey.
flies from dead
19.
things.
Both you and Theta see that these flies are from your camels. You see
Murdered.
stretched out the 5 camels that you were riding in on, as well as one of the 2 that was pulling the caravan.
There has been a murder.
And the other one's missing, I'm assuming.
Yeah, I was going to say the third one's missing.
With your 19, you actually notice a set of tracks leaving camp
How many
out a different way.
of the other 3 are with us?
You see Alfreyr and Mary asleep in the
Sleeping?
sand.
Haha. Sneaky bitch.
Do I see from up high?
So does it look
Doll,
like
the ring that you were wearing is no longer on your finger.
Does it look like the camels were killed?
Yes.
Like stabbed or something?
Yeah. Humanely, for what
so-
it's worth.
That didn't wake me up because it wasn't towards us, right?
Yeah, it wasn't really combat.
I walk up to the camel and
Camels
cast
weren't
healing
fighting
word.
back. Do I? Yeah. Do I? So when I fly up, do I see like kind of generally where the tracks went, or?
Make a perception check. I'll say with advantage, as you're airborne. You got a really good line of sight.
One better, 18.
With your 18, you see that the tracks continue towards the direction you were going, towards John Peroon. And roll me a survival check as well.
I'll like to wake up the other 2 while this is happening.
They
Or like the rest of us. if we're
they
not
are
awake.
slowly
Okay.
waking up, just as all of you have.
19.
You notice
make
that
a
the
10, but I
prints in the sand can't have been there for more than a day. It is nighttime now, so it's likely that you slept through the day and partway through this night.
Okay, I'll fly back down and I'll let everybody know that.
As Mary wakes, you can see her worried expression intensify. Her greatest fears have been realized, and you see Alfreyr, after he finishes dusting himself off, notice that the water supply has been drained. Rush over. No! I'm not even sure we can make it back with what we have left.
So we're
Where
2
is
days,
Tetra?
We're 2 days from where we were. Or 3.
He left.
2 days travel.
2 days travel. Okay.
I fear we've been betrayed.
I've known Tethra since I arrived in Shandaral years ago. He would not do this.
Then he has been taken.
Did.
Whatever the case,
I want to
I
insight
am-
check him saying that he wouldn't have done this.
Okay.
Math 24.
He is genuinely fearful and taken aback by what has happened with Tathra. Although there is a small bit of doubt that probably comes from being in Chandaral and learning not to trust very many people. I am not so well traveled. What do we do? I've not been in the wilds with no source of clean water before.
How long has it been?
Based on Cosco's check. Based on his analysis of the prince, it has not quite been 24 hours. Has been, a day and a half. Or, sorry, like 16 hours. Basically, it's the dead of night now, so you guys slept through the day, and now it's nighttime.
The beginning of the night.
We have to pursue him.
Is there any, these camels are dead, right? Our medicine people, y'all can't bring these things back?
No,
I can
necromancers
spare
in
the
this party.
dying on it. I mean,
They are dead.
yeah.
He's our shortest distance to whatever possible water supply could be left.
I would agree.
So
Are
we
you saying this, or are you
Yeah,
speaking
I'm
in mind?
speaking.
we plan to overtake him then, or whoever took him.
Yes.
I don't know.
There's only one set of tracks. It was him.
They walk single file to hide their numbers.
The greatest deception.
Make one more perception check for me as you look out at the tracks that have been left.
There's 2 sets.
22? 21? 21?
There is a single set of tracks. However, where there were 5 dead camels, there are now only 4.
What?
There were 5 dead camels. There are now only 4.
What?
Yeah, I'm saying that out loud. I just tell it. Where did the other one go?
It was an illusion.
I don't know. I've only just woken up.
I'm gonna go up to the other camels and try to interact with them
Okay.
using the word interact.
Make an interact check.
No, because in most illusion spells it
It's
says
like
if you
unless
try
you
to interact with
Yeah.
it.
you
I was
are right.
like, wait, is this sort of warning? What is it?
This is sort of warning.
No, it's an illusion.
I poke it with my sword and see if it says anything back to me.
It's dead. It's dead.
It is. They are not illusions, and in fact, as you begin to try and press your hand through them, you actually notice it's sort of slinking away from you a bit. As your gaze moves upwards, you see the sands beginning to roll over it and shift.
Like absorbing it.
It's sinking into the sand.
Oh, it sinks. Sink sand.
Sink sand.
What is that called?
Quicksand.
Thank you.
Sink sand.
Sink sand.
What about the swagon? Is it also being sunk?
Not the swagon.
The wagon
Swagon's
is perfectly fine.
Oh, it's still here.
Oh,
Yeah.
he
The
didn't
wagon
say
is still
wagon?
there.
No, one of the camels that was pulling the swagon is missing, and the other one is dead.
Got
Yeah.
it.
But as the camel disappears below the dirt, you feel your blade in your hand begin to vibrate, almost like a tuning fork, emanating a sound that you know to mean danger.
I think danger's upon us in the sink sand. We should leave.
Alfreyer instantly stands up, sees what's happening, and rushes to the wagon.
No! I'm going to yell back at him.
He stops.
We should probably not.
There's something in the sand. There's something in the sand. It's going to
it,
get
Yeah,
to
It's
it's-
taking the camels. You don't think it's going to take the wagon?
I don't know. It
Didn't
would
you say
probably.
Did you say there were trees nearby?
There are some palm trees around.
Is
There are
this the
a few.
tabaxi?
Yes.
I would be like, get up the tree.
Good idea. And he nimbly climbs the
Yeah.
tree. As he gains his perch, you see erupting from the ground an enormous snake made of bones. I need everyone to roll for initiative.
That's just
I
Kevin.
get advantage.
That old snake bone.
That one's cocked. That did nothing.
That's that one, right?
No, it's this. Oops.
Big boys. Everyone can go ahead and place your minis on the table where you would be as I get all this turned on and set up.
As I would have stopped him from.
So,
This is similar. Yeah.
would he have drug us? Because we were in the caravan when we passed out. Would he have drug us out of the caravan?
Over there. No, I'm kidding.
You guys are just outside the caravan.
like,
You
okay.
have been
Yeah.
dragged out. Just for convenience sake.
Say out the back.
For what it's worth, the caravan is playable terrain, so this roof can come off and you guys can get inside
Okay.
it.
Okay.
Lights on?
I'm about to.
Okay.
So it is the dead of night.
Yeah.
Snickerdoodles are like my favorite.
How big is this creature?
Really. I'm so
Uh,
excited about this. Jeez.
Large. Or huge.
It's huge.
Huge or large?
That's huge.
It's
Okay.
huge.
I needed a distinction.
Dimension-wise, that's 20 feet or 30.
That looks 20. It's 4 squares, it looks like. It's 4 or 5.
Yeah, it's 4x4.
Yeah. Those ones are good. Those ones. It's a snake.
I like that one too. It was just a little
Sneak a little snake.
It's interesting. It might have like
Nice.
brown sugar in it. It's gonna caramelly. Oh, good though. Oh, very
Oh.
sweet.
This always happens. Let me change this. Sorry, y'all. I'm getting our encounter set up real quick with our campaign. Panic.
Just shoot it with your crossbow or your longbow.
Yeah,
Or-
you got it,
She's a
Mo.
rogue.
And make it vulnerable to.
I don't think I have
Someone
it.
Yeah,
just
don't worry,
legendary
hold on.
Sneak attack. I have a short bow
I don't
because
know.
I can't.
I never played
Okay.
a rogue.
Whenever an ally is within 5 feet of the enemy that you're trying to attack, you can attack it, and if it hits, you gain sneak attack.
Which is
Theta, you rolled a 16, correct?
Yes, for-
Okay.
To be in.
Koskus,
17.
17.
Anytime you would have advantage on an attack,
Ponzu,
sneak attack happens.
Yeah.
15.
Once per turn.
and I actually already have Doll because you rolled in there. Nimbala, what did you roll?
So, like, if you flank a lot,
Yeah.
you can get sneak attack
Oh,
on
I'm
your
sorry.
first hit.
Oh, you're okay.
22 for initiative.
Oh,
Like
nice.
colorblind. Well, it would be like
In D&D, is if you're in between.
Okay.
yeah, if an enemy
Oh,
is in
okay.
between.
You're, like, directly across from your ally.
Basically, if the person's going to split its focus to try and then you have
Okay.
an advantage to try and hit it.
So because you're a rogue, you can use your bonus action to disengage and like get out of their range, and you can move around
Yeah.
and then go flank them, and then you have sneak attack.
So
Or you can
as
go ahead and
as
hit
combat
disengage.
begins, Nimbala is actually first in the initiative order. What would you like to do as you see this enormous sand snake burst forth from the sands and let out a hiss?
Okay.
It's a sand snake. You can't do anything fun with that name.
Upon.
It's so bad.
Yeah, right. Just. I'm a slithery snake. It's name.
I'm a snake.
Like the swaggin was just the sand wagon.
Just the swaggin. Okay, so I think the first thing is he's going to kind of ready a stance with a dagger in his hand.
Okay.
And because I have the feat warcaster, I'm gonna keep the dagger in my hand. And I think I'm going to immediately try to. I think I'm just gonna cast Bane on it.
Okay. Bane, main.
Up to 3 creatures of your choice within range must make charisma saving throws. Whenever a target that
Got
fails
it.
the saving throw makes an attack roll or a saving throw before the spell ends, the target must roll a d4 and subtract the number rolled from the attack or saving roll. Okay, yeah.
Probably not going to make it. That's a 9.
Yeah, no, it's save 14.
Okay. So it is baned.
Sweet.
Get baned.
I think I have a thing for that. I don't have a thing for that.
You can just put like cursed or something on there just so we remember.
What does it do?
They take a d4 off of their
Yeah, we'll put
Dabblage.
curse on
off of their attack rolls.
Oh, they're attack rolls.
Double check myself.
Or their
I'm pretty
damage
sure.
rolls.
Attack roll or a saving throw.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's nice.
So they might miss you.
And it's a concentration
Nice.
spell, so
That's
it's for
great.
the length of the.
Oh, City Guard just rolled an 11 in the chat for somebody to take.
Advantage.
Hi, City Guard. Good to see you. I'm gonna puff some fog for you.
We actually
Yeah.
have a flute to
Dun,
play
dun,
to
dun.
tame the...
Oh, that would be smart.
No,
Snake
but
Charmer.
I do
Oh,
have.
we don't
I do
have
the spell.
Alex's guy with the didgeridoo.
I know. Song
You said you
Sab.
do have what?
I have the spell Fog Cloud
Ah.
that I prepared just for you.
Okay, and
Good for you,
then
City Guard.
I'll probably take a bonus action hide
Okay.
and hide probably on the other side of the caravan.
Okay.
I don't know.
Are you
Yes, sir.
uncomfortable?
Roll a stealth check for me.
Yeah.
Stealth.
18.
Okay. The snake does not appear to have seen you move behind the trailer. It's quite dark. It doesn't have any eyeballs. You know.
Perfect. Good.
Speaking of the snake, it's now its turn to go.
Oh no.
That sucks.
Oh no.
I was gonna fly, but
Bless you.
Excuse me.
called it. Premonition.
Oh, thanks for the sub, City Guard.
Yo.
It is going to
Snake time.
look out upon the remaining critters that it sees moving around, and it opens its mouth, and inside you actually see a bit of flesh that has been soiled over by the sands. A sack of some sort opens and spews out a disgusting misty breath as
You were gonna say phlegm. Phlegm.
I thought you were gonna say the camel.
as all four of you need to make Constitution saving throws.
Where's our fifth guy?
He's hiding.
He's hiding.
Oh shit! You were behind, or are you behind the wagon?
Yeah.
He's actually hiding really well.
Yeah.
I think we got it.
Was it Constitution?
Yeah.
Yeah. 11,
18.
18,
16.
16. Okay. Both of you fail. And let's see. Sorry, this is going to take a second.
Unacceptable.
That is too many die.
I feel like that's
I
a
think
half.
he's done.
I feel like that's a half damage amount of dice.
No.
Math is hard, guys.
Yeah, it really is hard.
Go rewatch our last session if you want to hear math.
The two of you take 36 points of poison damage.
It was
36?
two
Yep.
sessions ago, if I remember right.
Yeah. Were you watching when we were?
I was at work watching it.
Take 36.
Sorry for that.
So half?
You did your math right.
Oh no! Are you? Is that all you have?
She's not.
I was about to say.
Just don't add any more.
Just making sure.
The two of you actually are able to pull up some cloth, cover your mouths,
No way that's a
and
saber suck.
it is a saber
I
suck.
my wings away from us.
I had to like double check it because I was like, that's definitely half damage. The two of you are also restrained, and must repeat the saving throw at the end of your next turn.
Okay. The end of?
Yeah.
Yes.
Those are the worst.
As it reels back from this attack, it kind of coils up on a fallen column in the sand and prepares itself for a strike from the other two it sees that are still moving. And on that note, Koskas, it is your turn.
I'm gonna fly up and around the other side of it, trying to pull its attention away from our group.
Okay.
So I will be in the air behind it. Not high enough that if I fall, I'll take damage, but high enough that I am in the air. The benefits of both worlds.
The best.
both worlds. Okay.
Okay, there we go.
Yes, just the half middle too.
Yeah, never mind.
I don't know. I should do that.
I don't know. Miley Cyrus was canon too.
And then I'm going.
Crazy.
And then I'm gonna come in like a wrecking ball. And
Oh my god. Are you a bard or a monk?
She is the snake.
so my first 2 attacks, one of them is a 14 to hit, and the other one is a 14 plus 7. Whatever that is.
21.
21. Thank you.
The 21 hits.
So the 14 does not.
The 14 does not.
Okay. And I'm going to spend a key point to stunning strike on that one.
Oh, I know this game.
Does it seem to be like aggressive towards us in particular, or just in general?
Seeing as it apparently devoured Camel, which in your mind you're like, how the hell does that work? It appears to just be
Aggressive.
making food.
Okay.
It failed.
Yeah.
Tragically.
Natty one.
So Guard said we just need socks on our hands to grab these things.
Oh yeah. Wait, does that actually work?
I don't know. He said he saw it on Swamp People.
I feel like they can bite those.
Okay.
God.
I don't know. I've never met swamp people, but I know people like swamp people. I don't know if I'd trust
Literally
that.
everyone here,
And then
like in this area,
Shoot
not
'em.
this room.
So I did 4.
Yeah, the creature is stunned.
They wait for chicken to rot,
I
and then
stunned
they
him.
just handle it with their bare hands.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
He just got
what
rings
did I just
upon
roll?
rings.
I just did six bludgeoning damage. If he's resistant to bludgeoning, though, it's considered magical because of my tattoo.
Got it.
Yeah. And then I'm going to flurry of blows.
Very nice.
Yeah. If you're sitting in this seat, you have to.
You have to flurry of blows.
You have to flurry
and
of blows.
spend your key point.
And you'll
Make sure
it'll
you
be,
take your bonus action.
It'll be at advantage because it is stunned.
Yeah, it will be. Flurry of blows is
the-
2.
that
Is
one's
2
just
attacks.
sitting
I have trouble
in the
finding.
It's 2. Yeah.
It's 2 because it's like not listed anywhere
Yeah,
except for
it's
something
2
very
attacks.
specific.
Remember time, sneak attack.
So the first one is unnatural 20.
Natural 20 or
Unnatural 20.
I think you said
And the second one is unnatural 20.
Oh,
So both hit, obviously.
Yeah.
As you circle around with your wings, you find a weak point. Some of the fleshy bits barely hanging off the bones. As you strike them, you feel them release off the bones, and you imagine that this stings quite a bit.
So the first one I go in for a direct hit with a punch, and as I'm coming back, I swipe at him with my second hits with my feet. With my
Nice.
talons.
Nice. Caw-caw!
So, I'll separate the damage because this is the crit one. That's gonna be another 6,
Okay.
and then the crit one is 12.
Nice. Very good. Okay.
Yeah.
Anything else for you while you're flying around? You staying there?
I think that's it.
Okay.
I'm gonna stay right there.
Theta, it is your go. Ponzu, you're on deck, but you are restrained. I
excuse me.
know.
I need you to refer to me as my whole name. Ponzu Umami.
Ponzu Umami. It's hard to say because both it ends
It's
and then
just all
starts
what-
with you.
Ponzu Umami.
Ponzu Mami. Okay.
Anzu Mami?
Ponzu Umami.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry.
You're good.
I was deciding between 2 things, but
Decided. It is decided.
It is decided.
I'll also move first and
Okay.
get. How far away are we from like the butt end of the wagon to the snake? How far am I?
Each square is 5 feet, so roughly 25.
Okay. Yeah, I can get further back. So I'll go back here. Like,
Okay.
I can move them, Alex.
Away from,
Thanks, Sam.
These little palm trees look
like out of any blast radiuses.
I don't know if you can because you have to kind of move diagonally.
Then let's go more back towards over by this hut.
Like here?
The hut
Yeah,
is
can I get
that's
to
your
the
tent.
Can I get to the tent? I got to.
Yeah, you
Okay,
could get
I
there.
made it.
Oh yeah.
And then I'll just kind of cock my head and throw my hand out like this, and my eyes will just turn jet black. And then all of a sudden, these small fissures open up around the snake in about a 20-foot cube.
Oh shit.
Oh shit.
And black tentacles come out from the ground.
Ooh.
And they start to
Oh, you
wrap around the
guys
snake
need
and
to
try to like beat on it, and he has to make a dex save.
Okay. Is this Evard's?
Yes, this is
Nice.
black tentacles.
Oh, auto fail because of
Stun.
So
Because of things.
Okay.
you just see the tentacles
also
begin to
disadvantage.
wrap around
Show
the.
Caleb your new looking cord out.
Oh yeah.
Sorry, I just interrupted you. That was very rude.
You see the tentacles begin to wrap around the snake, which is weird to see because normally a snake does the coiling. But you see it grabbing onto bones that are just free of any flesh and dragging it down to the ground as it takes damage.
Takes 10 bludgeoning damage.
Nice.
How long do I need to stall for?
But every time it starts its turn in there, it has to make that save as well.
Very nice.
And it is restrained by the tentacles until
Okay.
the spell ends.
it's starting his next turn there because it's
I was about to say, drop another thing on there. Ponzu, if you want to remake your save, con save,
It's at the end of my turn.
it's at the end of your turn. Yep.
But can you not do anything else if you're restrained? You just can't move, huh?
Yeah, you just can't move.
Yeah, so I can.
You can shoot him.
I could shoot him.
Candid.
I have disadvantage, but I could still shoot him.
Well, it's stunned,
True.
so does it even out to neutral?
It would, yeah.
It's neutral. Yeah.
So I'm gonna shoot him with my crossbow. So 12 to hit. That does not hit.
It does not.
So now I will re-roll. Is it con?
Yes.
15.
You barely make the save as what you feel has sunk into your lungs. You're able to just barely cough up. You get a bit of air into your windpipe, and you feel your energy rushing back. The distinct mixture of this odd fog that it's breathed out and whatever drug you took earlier that made you fall asleep leaves a very sour aftertaste in your mouth.
Can
I
I
need some water.
use one of my psionic powers?
Real sugar.
You could have before the end of your turn. You can do it. I would allow you to, but
Okay.
it would technically be before you're not restrained.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't think this would have affected anything, though.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, so I got 16 points of healing.
Nice. Okay. So, Doll, it is now your turn. Because you're restrained, you can't move, and normally attacks that you make would have disadvantage. However, the creature is stunned, so you can offset that if you would like to try and make a ranged attack of some sort.
Okay, and what's my range like?
You're roughly 20, 25 feet away from it.
Yeah, it was like Sharpo's crazy.
Okay.
City Guard. City Guard just gave
Holy
advantage
smokes.
to each player.
Ooh.
Very, very nice of you. Thank you, City
thank you for
Guard.
I know
It's
normally
us.
you can't stack advantage, but can we stack chat advantage on top
Someone
of
gets-
normal
Chat
advantage?
advantage ignores all other game rules.
Yeah.
So each of you have an advantage to use on any roll of your choosing
Okay.
throughout
Plus
the rest of
there's
the
an
night.
11 in the chat.
Yes.
You could use your advantage. Which technically she does have advantage.
I'm within
on
5.
this, because you're within 5.
Well, no, but she has disadvantage, so it automatically negates any advantage and sets
Got
it to
it.
neutral.
Okay.
Uh huh.
So
His
he's within
base
5 feet
is
of your
roughly
target.
20 feet.
So if this
and
hits,
so
which
is
I
the
don't think it
cube.
will, but if this did
Can
hit,
they run up and
then
hit
you'd be able
him
to add
without
extra damage.
getting hit by the tentacles since he's
Okay.
on?
And I think
He's at
that
the edge
yours
of all of it.
Yeah, I'd allow that.
Okay.
Cool, you get 4d6.
You don't get any.
Shit.
Tentacle. I'm also in the
That's
air. Does that
awesome.
count?
Yeah, but he takes up the whole space.
Oh, of the tentacles.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's normal.
No,
That's
because you
kind of the
have
downside of being a
advantage.
big creature.
That's
Yeah.
the
I
Yeah,
need
that's
to-
one of them.
I can.
Yeah, but
I can
then
extend
what
my
about
range.
the chat advantage?
Oh, okay.
No.
So if I need to back up, I can.
Oh, okay.
I know.
So does 13 hit?
13 does not hit, unfortunately.
But you might have a bonus action. Yeah, you could do that.
Not only do I have a 60-foot fly speed, but I also gave myself
You
range.
have a little bit of Eldritch Arch too, don't you?
Yeah.
But
It's
you
my
could
tattoo.
read-
Well, yeah.
Eldritch
I could,
Claw. I like
so
it
I'm
too.
gonna shift into Werebear to gain some temporary hit points.
Okay.
I need that.
Oh,
bear?
I wish I had my bear mini.
Up here to your temp, and you can add your 6 there. And now you can reroll your con save.
Oh.
It's at Brett's house, I think. If you're changing into a bear, you can use
No,
this.
she's just like a
Oh.
bear. I think it's
She
just
gets
Where
like-
bear?
They
Yeah.
get really hairy.
Yeah.
Got it.
And
Sorry,
it's-
I'm thinking druid wild
Her
shape.
skin gets a little tougher.
That's what I
hence the
thought at
10
first
HP.
too,
Yeah.
but it's
I don't know why.
she failed her con save.
Oh no.
I mean, did
Rolled a
you
4.
want to do advantage on that because you do have it, or take the 11?
Well, she's restrained. Oh, that's attack rolls.
Well, the advantage on that, yeah.
So you could either take the 11 in chat and have a 12, which I think would still fit, or you can use City Guard's advantage now to roll that.
And what does this do?
This is to get you not be restricted.
So I would. Okay. Yeah, I'll roll again. And use advantage.
Got it. Okay. Thank you, City Guard, for the
thank
extra
you.
chance to try and get rid of this. Oh no.
The extra chance to get rid of the bad rolls. Next
Get them all out. Get them all out there. Although you do bulk up a bit and change into your bear form, usually you have to like strain and hold your breath a bit to do that, so you're not able to expunge the terrible gas that you've inhaled, and so you're still locked in place. But it is now Nimbala's turn. What would you like to do?
Take them down.
You guys have got so many stacked effects on this
I
thing.
know.
All we needed was one turn, man.
Yeah.
We just did a quick go around for everybody to get it.
Yeah, let's get like some poison. We need some more color over there. A good hex.
I'm kind of upset he
Yeah.
doesn't get to hit me because I did like a small portion of what I can do if someone hits me to Taffy earlier.
I'm not Taffy.
Not Taffy, yeah.
I'm Ponzu.
Ponzu.
Ponzu mommy.
Ponzu scheming.
Ponzu scheming. What you mommy?
So I think.
God.
Ponzu mommy. That still cracks me up. I think seeing them still restrained, I'm gonna run out and get, if I can, like.
Yeah, you could make it there. Nice.
Okay.
Well,
And then
thank you.
I'm gonna use Quicken Spell and cast Mirror Image, which basically just puts 3 illusions around us, and each time a target attacks me during the spell's duration, I have to roll to see if they attack one of the illusions instead.
This thing ain't hitting y'all.
No.
You guys see Nimbala rush out in front of you, and then all of a sudden there are 2 of them, or 3.
3.
3.
Use double team.
Yeah, literally. And then because I did Quicken Spell, I'll then take my full action to use my sharp bow. And then I'll attack at advantage because of the status conditions.
Because of one of them. One of the
Yeah,
things that's
right.
happening over
Because
there.
of all the things.
Does a 15 hit?
15 does not hit, unfortunately.
Unacceptable.
I was like, I know it's close.
Ooh, I just glitched the crap out of that. I don't know how that happened.
No, okay, and I think
I didn't see
that's all
It's
I'll
delayed.
do.
Oh.
Yeah, bonus action. Yep, that's everything.
Okay. It is now its turn, and it has to remake the
Take
save, or it
damage
takes the
'cause it's
damage.
stunned.
Got it. Yeah, because it does not make the save.
Yeah, so he takes another 12 points of bludgeoning damage.
Gotcha. Okay.
Take it.
Let me see if there's anything that he can do. Yeah, all he would really have is bonus action.
Yeah, it's an asteroid.
Okay. He is he will be no longer stunned after
At the end of my turn.
your turn. But it is now your turn. As you see the snake kind of like trying to move, you see its tail beginning to dig and coil around into the sand. Like it doesn't want to be there anymore, but it can't leave.
Yeah, no. And I'm gonna try and re-up its stun. So I'm gonna make my first one of 2 attacks. My first 2. That's for over 20 to hit.
That will hit.
And I'm gonna stunning strike that one.
Okay. Let's see a good con save here. Nope.
Sweet.
One better than last time.
Still got to keep
A 1, then a 2.
So that's 1 hit so
For real.
far. Second attack. The exact same thing, so
so
it's 19
nice.
plus.
They sound so good.
This is literally the dragon all over.
So 2 hits.
Just waiting on Morgan to come kill it.
Don't move.
Once she's out of her straits, man, no stopping her.
Unstoppable.
Yeah.
I'm also. Oh, no, I wouldn't have been able to do that. I meant to do that, but I'm an idiot. I'm gonna do 6 plus 8. What is that? 14. Dabblage to him.
Got it.
Tablet.
And
Dabblage.
then, oh, that's right. I lowered my levels. I can't do that.
Are you multi-classing?
Yeah. I'm cleric and monk.
It's always cleric
Always
and something.
cleric.
Cleric.
Oops, always cleric.
But it's never the same domain cleric. I'm a Tempest domain. Yeah, that's.
Where'd these lights
I'm gonna
go?
healing word. I'm gonna healing word you from over here.
Notice that you-
Healing word.
Yeah, healing word for max healing. 7 healing.
Nice.
What is the word that you use? Nice. you hear a crow in the night and instantly feel better. Just knowing that there's a little life around you that isn't trying to kill you is nice.
Oh my god.
That's right.
Yeah.
Theta, it is now your go. Ponzu, you're on deck.
He hasn't moved.
He is not.
He's stunned again.
Oh, okay.
He's re-up.
What did you put on him?
Bane.
Hex? Bane.
Yeah.
Yeah, it hasn't even had
How
to.
long does that
Yeah,
affect?
A full minute.
been rolling so
it's-
10
terrible.
rounds, yeah. Okay.
I'm just gonna try to shoot him with a couple of like Eldritch blasts.
Got it.
That's 26 to hit.
That will definitely
Can't wait
hit.
to play our regular campaign.
He suffers 10 points of blast
Oof.
force damage.
Okay.
And
How's he
then
looking? Like a bone snake?
Not great, but it's hard to tell with these
it's only a
undead creatures.
13 on the second roll.
13?
He needs some milk.
To hit, sorry.
Oh, no, 13 does not hit.
Yeah, okay.
You should have just let him give him 13 points of damage.
No.
Well, you sounded disappointed. I was like, well, you rolled 10 last time. That's higher.
Yeah.
That's better.
No,
That was with your advantage.
I didn't use it.
No, but from it being
Stunned.
stunned.
Oh. Ranged attacks have advantage?
Yeah.
All
I think it's all attacks, huh?
Let me double check this before we
I'll
move
look.
on.
Yeah, if you pull up the stunned condition on here.
I always have to re-look up conditions,
Attack
which
rolls
is
against
probably
the
why I
Oh,
should.
yeah, I get one more roll.
Yep.
Oh, it automatically fell strength and dex saves.
Whoa, it's a 9.
Wow.
Its AC is actually a range, and
Yeah.
too low or too high.
The over under.
Yeah.
You can accidentally hit him by intentionally missing.
Yeah.
Ponzu, it's your go, and Doll, you're on deck.
All right. I got a lot of things I can do. Oh, I get 2 attacks. I forgot. Okay, I'm gonna walk up to it and I will stab him.
Stabby stab him
Yeah.
from the ground.
She crawls over there.
Okay, I'm gonna
Stabbing his toes.
stab him with my short sword of warning.
An advantage.
At advantage.
Where are your toes?
So 21 to hit.
That definitely hits.
Yeah, it
Owies.
does. 7 points of piercing damage.
Nice.
So I just get 2 attacks, or do I get 2 actions?
It's 2 attacks. If you take the
Are
attack
you
action,
are you action surging? What are you? How are you getting?
I get 2 actions.
Oh yeah, so you have
attacks, yeah.
2 attacks. It's not 2 actions.
That's
When
what
you
I
take
meant.
the attack action, you can take an additional attack.
that does not count as spell.
And then I'm gonna punch him. No,
Okay.
I'm gonna psionic power his ass. I'm
Okay.
gonna psionic strike him.
Okay.
I don't know how to use this.
judo chop.
Okay, it says once
With
on
my
each of your
mind.
turns, immediately after you hit a target within 30 feet of you, with an attack, you can expend 1 psionic energy die, rolling it and dealing force damage,
Yeah, so it's a
Yeah.
buff. It's a buff on your damage. It doesn't even take your second attack to do that. It's just if
So
you
it just
hit.
happens when you hit.
But only once per turn, I think
Okay,
it
so
says.
then
Yep.
I'll roll 7 points.
And you're going to stack that on the first attack?
Yeah, force damage.
And then you get a second
Nice.
attack.
Yes. So I did that. So I have to go mark off my dice because I used that. Okay, and then. Sorry, there's a lot.
You're fine.
We have Psy Warrior.
Hey, the snake is waiting. He's stunned. He can't do anything.
Yeah,
else.
he
Mon-
can't
that's
do
what
anything.
Mondor was.
He is bigger than Lars.
You're taller than the
Yeah.
person that usually sits there.
Me?
No, I'm talking to Caleb.
Oh, yeah, it's me. I was like, I am not taller than Sam or Will.
You're fine. No, I was just adjusting to you. Just how you're comfortable, man.
I'm trying to read what this is.
What's going on, Panzu?
I'm sorry.
Ponzu mommy.
Panzu
Okay.
Mommy,
Full
sorry.
name.
Thank you. So now I'm going to do the same thing again.
Panzu Morgie.
14 to hit, which
That does not hit.
So I can't do the other thing that I wanted to do. Okay, but then I do have a bonus action, and I will do nothing.
Yeah.
Nice.
As you stab the snake creature with your first attack,
I don't know.
as you pull the blade back, there's actually a force that looks like it exerts itself into the wound, exploding from your knife as the creature hisses in pain. And
So then,
That wasn't the end
do
of
you
the
have
turn.
action? No, I'll just do it my next time. So I
No,
can
no, you can do it.
once
Yeah.
per short rest.
I was letting Alex know.
So I'll take another action.
action surge, got it.
Yeah,
Okay.
my action surge, and then I'm gonna swing and hit him again.
Sure.
And you get 2 attacks per action.
Mhm.
So
Yeah. So 15 to hit, which does not.
That does not hit.
Then I'll do it again.
Do it again.
20 not
That will
natural.
hit.
That one hits. So then he gets 1d6 plus 1d8.
Mm-hmm. No, it's
you can
one
only do the
once per
1d8
turn.
Once per turn, I think it said.
Damn it, because that was a 8.
Or is it just higher?
I think it's a once per
7.
turn you can activate it, but you
7
only get the
to
dice.
hit.
7 damage.
Yeah. Let
Not
me
to
read
hit.
this. Once on each of your turns.
Only
Yep.
Each of your turns.
So I can.
No,
You've already done it this
because
turn.
that's not a new turn. You're getting
New
an extra action.
Sorry.
No, it's
Sorry,
okay.
I've never played a fighter.
I know.
No, yeah,
New.
It's fine.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
Okay,
4
so
attacks
then
is OP.
Yeah.
Plus her bonus action.
so now I will use my bonus action.
My bonus.
And I can't because I already used that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay.
Sorry. This is
Doll.
really
it is now
confusing.
your
We're
turn.
not having spells.
And Nimbala, you're on deck.
Because spells is all on one list. So it's like,
Alright. I think all I can do right now because I'm restrained is a short bow.
yeah,
Probably more or less the same thing you did last time.
you have advantage. Nope. you don't.
yeah, she has neutral.
Alright,
because
so 21 to
advantage is
hit.
That does hit.
And let's
She kills the big bad again.
Yeah. Highest
47.
83 damage.
I roll 89 damage. Is that good?
Its bones play a
Trying to
little
decide
tune
whether
as it
Alex,
crumbles to
whether
the
it
ground.
has 89 hit points left, and we're really.
We're not. We can
21 damage.
Damn.
Add
have one more
46 sneak
chance to
attack.
Try and stun it.
That's
Yeah, but
awesome.
I can still.
Oh, okay.
That's how
I got
rogues
the
get
CCs
all their damage.
I
Yeah,
got one keep
literally.
attack.
That's nice.
Very nice.
But it
Okay.
doesn't happen
It's
if you're just like 2 levels.
Yeah, 2
You're
levels
like
is still just
1d6.
1d6.
You're
Yeah.
As you're still trying to cough out this fluid, you do find the wherewithal to pull out your short bow, launch a well-placed attack, actually going straight down the creature's gullet and piercing that same sac that had spewed such noxious gas beforehand.
Delicious.
You made the save again, but were unable still, because you're so focusing on making such a great shot, to unrestrain yourself. It is now Nimbala's turn.
I'm just thugging over here.
Okay.
Honestly,
You're like all werebear, and you're like, "Argh!"
I almost wanna- I almost
Let me at him! Hold me back, fam!
no one's
No
behind
one's
you.
holding your back.
yeah, right.
But
I like that. Hold me back, but nobody
Yeah.
is.
My next turn, I'll just use my telekinetic movement and just like scooch you closer.
Yeah,
like
here,
closer
go,
and
go.
closer.
Yeah, use Mage Hand and just
Yeah,
pull you.
just pull her.
Okay, I do think I'm going to probably just take my action and probably fire another, or can I use my action and help unrestrain her?
I would allow her to make an advantage save on your turn using your action.
Okay.
You give her the Heimlich to try and get some.
Yeah.
Right,
Yeah.
literally.
Cut the strings.
Yeah, I think I'll do that. I think I'll give you my full action to help you get unrestrained.
Okay. Roll the save again with advantage. So 2d20s there. As Nimbala circles you and begins to Heimlich you, seeing your face is going blue as the desert night. You haven't really been able to take a solid breath in a moment.
Nope. I think that's it.
15 is 1.
So 15.
Yeah.
Damn.
with that help, you're able to cough out all that nasty gas. As it comes out, the green fluid congeals and is like more of a liquid. It spills onto the desert floor, and you realize that your boogers are probably going to have like a weird consistency for a week now.
Your boogers, you're gonna have a weird consistency.
It is now the
bonus action or
the
no?
golem's turn.
That's what I was about to say. And I will
Oh, yeah.
bonus action healing word you
Okay.
as well.
What's your word?
That worked so well.
As it is written.
I've fallen and I can't get up. Fallen
I'm just-
ASMR.
Get up here, hurry up.
33. Because I used one of my psionic thingies
Okay,
Um,
he's still stunned.
So
to.
4.
the creature remains
Yeah,
stunned,
Nothing.
but is able to make a cry loud enough for all of you to hear. The shriek that it produces sounds like a combination of a snake's hiss heightened to an abnormal pitch, as well as
That sound like?
bones sort of like clattering together. Everyone within 20 feet of it needs to make a wisdom save.
He takes 11 bludgeoning
You don't.
damage.
Okay.
No, no, you're not within.
A wisdom save?
No, I am.
What does that hiss
Yes.
sound like?
Oh, I'm not within 20 feet, am I?
It's like a
You
oh,
are not.
No, you're not.
I can't do it because I'm not a snake. But
Sneak a snake.
Oh.
That was good.
Hey,
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Nice.
Yeah. Okay. I failed.
I
I used
tried.
my advantage.
I aim
on
to
that.
please.
14.
Do it for the content.
14.
Nat,
I got a 17.
it's a nat 1.
That one.
Use your advantage.
You do have advantage still.
Oh.
I used mine because mine was a 4 before I.
12.
Okay. What did
She
you
didn't
two
have
roll?
to roll.
Oh,
She
right.
didn't
We're
have to
far
roll.
out.
Yeah, y'all are far enough.
enough.
So the two of you fail,
14 fails.
and you are frightened of this creature until the start of its next turn.
Thank God I alphabetized these because now I can actually find
You just
the.
fright.
Meaning we just can't attack it, right?
You can't move closer to it,
I don't have to move away.
and I believe your attacks against it have disadvantage.
Yeah.
Lots of advantage and disadvantage going
Yeah.
on here. This is
And it's
a
all just,
pretty
like,
crazy
leveling out.
stack of conditions. But that is all it's able to do on its turn. Just take damage and shriek. It's now Cox's turn. Coxcus? Coxcus.
Cox's turn.
There's an S in the middle of there.
Yes! It's Cox's turn!
Don't make a confusing ass name next time.
It could have been Sophia, which was one of the choices.
Whatever the fuck you got with all them dashes in it.
She goes by Mary. I made it easy.
Yeah, and I go by
Made it-
Coscus.
He goes by Cox.
Costco.
Easy.
I am a bird. That's 17 to hit.
That hits.
And
I'm gonna stunning
just
strike.
barely.
What?
Okay.
Just call you Cacall.
Call.
Like Papa. But
Damn.
Jeez, dude.
And that's my last key point.
Oh my god! And I haven't even had to like subtract the 4 from it. I rolled a 1, then a 2, then a 4. Like
Aw.
what the hell?
Right.
Yo, this D&D shit.
No,
I
I've
wanted-
been alternating.
I wanted
Yeah.
to do this. I wanted to do this last time, but I freaking forgot. before I roll damage, can you allow me to turn on my tattoo as my bonus action? I was gonna do it
Sure.
anyway.
I'm fine with
Okay.
that. He ain't going nowhere.
So you see the tattoo begin to glow, and the talons extend across to my hands. And actually, as I'm hitting, they reach further than I am into the snake and doing extra damage to him.
Got it. Okay.
So I'm gonna do
Coiling grasp tattoo.
Eldritch Claw.
Eldritch claw. That's the other one. Yep.
It's an extra D for 6. Just a bird.
I'm just a bird, you said.
Black whip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just a
Oh
bird.
no,
Let me
that
roll
that
the
guy.
second one.
That's
the big.
Natty
you might
20
not
on
have
the
watched far
second
enough
one
into
to
it.
hit. I haven't rolled any of the damage yet, but natty 20 on the second one.
that does hit. It do be like that.
It do.
So the first one that is not the nat 20 is
Those wooden dice
3
sound so
force and 10 other slashing or magical if he's
We could
resistant.
make like a
Got it.
ASMR video.
And then
of
the
just Sam
second
rolling his
one-
dice.
It's so good.
It's so good.
is 12 plus 4,
16.
16 damage total. 2 of it was force.
Okay.
I think so, but not much.
If I roll the metal ones, yes.
Yeah.
As these
Put the mic right next to it.
black
It's like
inky
ASMR
claws
dice
lash
roll
into the
videos.
creature, you see bones begin to splinter. Shards of that bone begin to sprinkle into the sand of the desert as it sinks in and becomes one with the earth.
I'm gonna yell back at it. Go back from where you came.
Yeah.
It would say something back if it could.
But it's stunned, restrained, and cursed in one of those.
It can't do anything.
Is it restrained too?
Yeah, because he restrained it with
Oh,
his
With the
tentacle
tentacles.
thingies.
I
Yeah.
missed that.
Yeah. Yeah, throw another shrimp on the body.
Another
Yeah.
hat.
Theta, it is your go. This snake ain't looking too hot.
Yeah, so I'll just continue to hold out my hand and
He
try
hasn't even
to
hit
shoot
us once.
2 more
No, he's-
Eldritch Blasts at it.
Poison sprayed.
Got
that's
it.
Yeah.
That's an 18 to hit.
Okay, that hits. It was definitely hoping to paralyze and incapacitate more than 2 of you.
8 points of force damage.
She
Okay,
got wrecked though.
And then 23 to hit.
that hits.
And another 11 points of force damage.
Okay, you see the creature is stunned, but it is all its weight is being bared down on this crumbling column. As you see the column beginning to crack, you can see that it is not standing on its own very well at this point. It is now Ponzu's turn,
All right.
and Dahl, you're on deck.
I'm frightened,
Mm-hmm.
but I can still attack it.
And it's
So
a
straight roll.
Straight roll.
You can shoot him.
I'm gonna shoot him. I'm gonna poke him actually. So 19 to hit.
That hits. Poke him
Yeah.
with the pointy end.
I'll poke him with a pointy end. Max damage. 10
How do
points.
you want to do this?
Really?
Yeah.
Very shakily, like because I'm scared of it. I'm just gonna be like, just right in the,
And just like
yeah, right in the gut. These things
falls
look like
apart.
Mario to me, so I'm imagining when you step on the little,
Little heads.
well, the little, is it cactus?
Yeah.
That, like I step on
Cactus.
those and they like fall apart.
They're called like spinies or something
Yeah,
like
those.
that.
As it feels appropriate to say in the desert, you are the straw that breaks the camel's back. As you stab into the creature, your knife actually penetrates into the column a bit, and that wedge just drives it a little bit further. As it collapses, it falls on top of the snake's midsection and breaks the bones into 1,000 pieces as it just falls into the sand, partially submerged and not moving. You all are out of initiative.
Does it look like there would be like some sort of organ in this snake's body that holds water?
there's one that held poison.
Make a nature check.
Well, the poison won't help me, but water might. 17.
Nice. In your time in Shandaral, you have heard tell of this specific species of snake, although the what you'd heard said nothing about its size. This particular species is called, I have it here,
The butt snake.
Yeah.
a Sultani Sifter. It is a creature that largely spends its time underground, sifts amongst the sand, and pulls victims underneath, occasionally popping up to spray its poison breath. So would have done some digging around had you guys not stunned it. However, what is particularly interesting about this type of snake is the way that it feeds. It does not digest food as normal creatures do. In the desert, what it does is sifting through the sand, it tries to obtain as much moisture as it possibly can, storing it in fleshy sacs along its cobra-like exterior, and sometimes even storing the liquid water that it produces in its bones, the bones itself.
Okay, so then knowing that, I will tell our friend that I forgot his name. It's not Thrawn.
Alfrere.
Thank you.
He is still in the tree.
Was it Alfrere?
Alfrere.
Yeah, it was, yeah. I'll tell him, I think I've solved the problem about the water, and I'll, like, poke a sack and show him that, like, the water is in there.
Are you sure it's dead?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's hard to tell. I'm going to stay here.
Okay. I'll go get the thing to refill it, yeah.
You are able to find at least one or two jugs in the caravan that you can fill from the snake's bones and fleshy sacs. Make a medicine check to see how well you can
We just got
procure it.
raided. Thanks for the raid, guys.
Hey! Thanks for the raid.
The Tedster.
The Tedster. Hope you're having a great night. Hope you guys enjoy some D&D.
Yeah. How was your stream? Did you guys kill a sand snake?
Don't call it a bone snake. That sounds bad. Of course, I just said it. So,
I didn't call it that.
medicine check. What'd you roll?
Was I rolling a medicine check?
Yeah, to see how well you can get the water from it.
It's a 4.
Okay. As you begin poking at the flesh on the back of this cobra-like creature, the water comes pouring out a lot more quickly than you expected.
I just put my mouth under it.
It is, as best you can taste, completely clean.
Great, guys.
Clear of. It has been already.
Dasani.
Yeah. Well, completely clean might not
The
be Dasani.
snaky.
Yeah.
Anyway,
It's also from a snake.
it's smart water. Yeah, there we go. So it's some of it does spill into the ground, but you're able to fill one large cask full of water.
Nice.
By your best estimate, this would last you a couple of days, although you have 3 days of travel left.
I'll ask if anyone wants to help me. Maybe we can fill up some more canteens. Also, City Guard has requested smoke for the raid.
Oh, yes. Yes, of course. Of course, we need smoke. Raiders,
Welcome.
We have smoke.
we have smoke. Do you vape?
We do.
Raiders of the Stream.
I'm going to leave that up, just because, I mean, that's our scene anyway.
Yeah, I'll tell everyone that there's water in these here fleshy sacks and also some of the bones. So feel
There's
free
water
to
in
take
them
as
there,
much.
Hill.
There's water in these.
Based
here
on the amount of
sacks.
water that was already drained, there isn't nearly enough left to fill another cask.
There's not.
No.
Oh.
There is enough for each of you to maybe take a drink from it, but
City
Crack one of
Guard.
the bones.
Yeah.
yeah.
Just gifted more subs.
It's very much akin to a coconut. Thank you, guys. It's very much akin to a coconut. When you crack it open, there is liquid
I didn't realize I
inside.
had gotten all of the.
Yeah, you weren't expecting it, but they were all attached, and so like it started just
Ah.
pouring out,
Like bubble wrap
and
that
you
you
see
can't
it all
pop.
like deflating at the same time.
You knew it.
When it's
Yeah.
when you're done drinking, it doubles as a cup if you want it.
The
Souvenir
bone?
cup,
The
yeah.
bone. That we drank from.
Yeah, definitely take the bone.
I killed the
Yeah.
bone snake, and all I got was a stupid mug.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All I go with this dumb chalice.
and a lot of stacked status effects.
Don't drink from it. It's cursed.
Yeah.
But it's really cool.
Mary
the fallen Asimar makes her way up to one of the dead camels. You can see her looking down in dismay and just sort of shaking her head. Well, at least we know we hired the right people.
Is there anything that you would like to do? Shall we continue on or go after... Now that we have water and we don't need to go after him.
Maybe we can find some more of these little things, get some more water.
We need to find what's missing, right?
Yeah, I think if it's all the same to you, I would love to reclaim my spoils.
Yeah,
And
did he
perhaps
steal
even
everything?
fetch the money that we owe you.
Oh, so he took
Oh,
everything
I thought
out
they
of
still had the money. Okay, yeah, no, definitely. I would want to go after them then.
It appears he's made off with everything.
Hmm.
Never would have expected that of Tathra.
That way it is. Seems like the tent might be our only way of shelter, since we can't really bring the caravan with us. So, we'll have to continue on foot.
It might be best. It's a hard journey, but I believe that we should be able to make the same time. I've made the journey once before. Well, while we have night, we should not let it go to waste. She looks over to the tree where Freyr is and begins to like kind of coax him down. Come on, it's fine. They're gone. There's nothing else. We'd all be dead already.
I'll hop up there and like walk down with him, so he feels a little more like comfortable.
Thank you. If you would, he motions to the sand where he's about to step.
I'll put my tail around his tail, so we're holding tails.
Really, I would much prefer you to just check and make sure if there's anything there.
I'll like put my foot out and like pat it like a cat.
It's like a litter box.
Yeah. Dig in it.
He's still like clawing the tree, but he just releases enough to kind of like scrape down and like barely touches it with a toe. It seems safe to me.
Look,
Okay.
if there's danger, my sword will tell me. You heard it ringing the last time.
I did.
Yeah.
That was not nearly enough time to scramble up the tree.
But you know,
Seems like you got up there just fine.
it's not ringing. So,
I did this time.
Yeah. and even if you're asleep, it'll still wake you up.
If you'd like to live in the tree, you're more than welcome.
I suppose we are almost halfway there. It would be foolish to turn around. So my vote is also that we press on. I want to know what happened.
Wait, I thought he went back towards where he came from.
No,
he
in a
continued
different
on
direction.
to John Rapoon.
So he continued
Parun.
on.
Yeah.
Oh, I
thought it was a different. I thought it was like a third direction.
Yeah.
Nope.
Oh, my bad. Okay.
Okay, then yeah.
I thought there were three options: back, forward, or follow him. But it's back or
I
follow.
thought he went back.
So the 7 of you now set out on foot. Mary,
7. I got it. Yep.
Alfreyr, and the 5 of you.
I was counting in my head.
You have 3 days journey ahead, and though the better part of this night is spent, you do travel a bit later into the day than you normally would, just to try and make up some time. You have enough water between all of you for 2 days of travel, and so on the 3rd day of travel, each of you will take a level of exhaustion. You get there famished, dehydrated.
Oh, we
But-
can click the long rest button.
Yes, 3 times if you'd like.
Oh,
Don't tempt me, sir.
I would have at some point, probably during the first day, since it's so fresh, would have casted Detect Thoughts on Mary
Okay.
to try and probably shortly after our conversation about her spoils. I'm trying to look for thoughts containing maybe more information.
After our first night rest, I would have changed my prepared spells and gotten create water and made some water for us, so we don't have to have that point of exhaustion.
Okay.
do we? Oh. So then.
How much water can you create?
Let's look at the spell. I can do it 3 times a day,
Mm-hmm.
and I create 10 gallons of clean water within range. in an
Yeah,
open
that's
container.
enough. So no
So
exhaustion.
I can make 30 gallons a day if I want.
Nice. Yeah.
Nice.
That
I
helps.
believe- I believe-
I was wondering
yeah.
if any of you were going to have that.
I
or
have it.
not.
It just wasn't prepared, so it's
Yeah.
like, oh, I need to sleep so I can re-prepare my
Cleric always
spells.
having the wrong spells prepared.
It was very smart to check the snake for fluids. I had that plan, but I was like, they might not notice. We'll see. And like that was your first. Yeah.
A big old smart.
Big ol' smart.
That's
Yep.
from New Girl.
Gotcha.
Will always knows.
You said you
Will
were
gets all of the
detect
references.
thoughts, or
Or if he
Yeah.
doesn't, he just pretends like he does.
you
That's the
hear,
secret.
Yeah.
or you obtain her her secret thoughts, which mostly are summed up into being annoyed that she has to walk on foot through the desert, questioning her leaving a life of destined luxury as an Asimar to pursue her own destiny in the dirt, as it were, and frustration at Tathra, somewhat of a mentor to both her and Alfrere over these last few years, who has either betrayed them or disappeared in the night.
So as we're going then, I'll, just not at the same time, obviously, because that would be super weird. But a little time later, I'll telepathically speak to her and say, you seem tense.
You see her jump again.
I'm just
Kinda
standing
shakes it
next
off.
to her.
She speaks back to you. I never quite get used to that.
Sorry.
But yes, I'm tense. I think this is a situation that calls for it.
You're celestial, right?
I am an Asimar.
From, let's say, one wanderer to another. Why did you leave?
I didn't like the idea that my fate was decided for me, although it was a good one. I trusted my own might. Decided I would try my own hand. Deal my own cards.
Me too.
And here we are. Maybe it was best to just give ourselves the hand we were dealt.
A prison is warm, but it's still a prison. Just keep moving on.
You see her kind of nod to herself. But still tense, still frustrated, obviously. It's not been an easy journey, and adding on the emotional toll of potentially losing a friend one way or another. It's not easy. But eventually, you all do see a city on the horizon as the sun begins to crest far in the distance through the waves of heat bouncing off of the dunes. You see John Perun.
Johnny.
And beyond that, you see the sparkle of the ocean. The city's architecture is very similar to Shandaral, although the city is not dug into the earth. It is upon the ground, and there is fresh greenery nearly everywhere you look. It's a very welcome sight, and although you all are haggard, dusty, and very thirsty, the life in the city does not appear to be so worn down. People walk from stall to stall, making deals with various markets. People are getting off of ships, unloading goods. This place might not be as big as Shandaral, but it is lively. What would you like to do?
Are there like guards at the entrance to the town or anything?
No. There are guards stationed in the town, but nobody keeping you from entering.
What's the orange tabaxi's name?
Alfrere.
Alfrere, would you like to go see the ocean with me?
I would like to very much. Yes.
Let's do that.
All right. He begins to like run, but then notices nobody else is running, and he like slows his pace to a walk.
I'll run with him. just so he wants to run, I'll run.
He takes off.
Zoomies.
Yeah, I use my whatever it's called, psi something for.
Psionic blast.
So, yeah, then I run really fast. I got zoomies.
He gets to
Straight
the
to
edge
the
of one of the
beach.
docks, dives straight in, and you see one of the guard. Hey, you can't get in the water here. There's ships. You need to get out.
I just want to knock him out.
Knock out the guard.
Like, I really want to.
Okay.
No, that's okay. I'm just gonna.
I was like,
I really want to.
Before
I'm not
the
gonna
guards
do
are
it.
no, I
mad
mean,
at us.
do what you want if that's what your
Are
character
there
would do.
any guards near where we walked in that I can ask a question or two? to?
There are a few guards and a few passerby as well.
Yeah.
You can pull one aside if you'd
Yeah.
like.
You wouldn't have happened to see, and I'll describe the guy that left the bronze dragonborn. He's a friend of ours who came ahead of us, and he didn't tell us where he would be staying, and we're
Sorry, I've been stationed at the docks most of the week. I haven't seen anybody wander in like you. Nope, not many people make that trek this, yeah.
Okay, we're just worried. We honestly, we're also not sure if he made it. So, thank you.
He came, how long ago would he have arrived?
Probably a few days ago at most. Maybe just yesterday or today.
Maybe ask around in the market. There are a lot of people there that move around the town quite often, quite frequently, and I'd imagine someone would have seen him.
Okay, thank you. And then I'll go to the docks to fish out some cats.
I'm not actually in the water. I stopped right before it.
Alfrere gets out and like shakes. His clothes are damp, but for the first time since you've met him, he doesn't seem to care. That was very refreshing. Feels good to be here. I don't know if I'll ever leave.
You don't have to.
Smells weird here.
Smells weird here.
But as he makes eye contact with Mary, he kind of looks a bit ashamed. I suppose we do have a bit of business to attend to. Let us go.
Yes, and we should go to the market. As I've heard that's the best place we can find information on where people might be.
All right. So the seven of you travel to the market, swarming with people, stalls everywhere. You see any manner of people. Is there anyone in particular that you'd like to look for to talk to?
I would be looking for another guard or.
Are there any dragonborn around?
Yeah.
Let me change one thing here. No,
He was
okay.
a dragonborn.
Yeah, bronze dragon.
You don't see many dragonborn. You do see a red dragonborn, but not a bronze one. In particular, you walk up to the first market stall. It looks like there's a break in the crowd, and he's not really doing anything just yet. A tall and thin human man is manning the stall. What can I do for you?
Yes, we're actually looking for a friend of ours. He should have arrived shortly before us. He's a bronze dragon born, elderly folk.
He was probably on a camel.
Came in maybe a day ahead of you?
Yes, that sounds about right. He left some time, and as you know, the journey's a little difficult. So,
You know, I see a lot of people. Might be able to think better with a little bit of weight in my pocket.
Yeah, I'll pass him like 10 gold.
Oh, I think I did see someone who fits the description, but you'll have to forgive me. I'm not sure that they were dragonborn.
well, an insight check to see if he's trying to get some more money out of us, or if he's just like,
I'll be running.
24.
Yeah, he's being honest. 10 gold was a lot more than he was expecting,
Okay.
so he's forthright with it. He didn't look so good. He bronze in color. His scales were pretty peely, but he came in a camel, and from what I saw, he had plenty of water.
Can you tell us where he went?
Yeah, he's staying up the road just a bit. The Waterside Inn.
Nice.
Yeah.
Can I insight check that?
Yeah.
I know I'm asking a lot, but that's 14.
Again, 10 gold seems to be a lot, and
Okay.
some of us in the market were able to help him. He really was not doing too well. I hope he's okay.
Oh, well, we'll be sure to get there and see if he needs any more help. Thank you.
Yeah, sure. Best regards. Let me know if you need anything else. I would be happy to help for a fee. Especially that kind of fee.
Aren't we all?
You see him kind of like pulling the gold into his hand and like kind of eyeing all the other market goers. He stuffs it into his pocket and just acts like nothing happened. You all make your way a little further into the city towards the direction that he pointed you in until you do see a rather large inn that has been it used to be a ship. It looks like it was beached, and then they just sort of added on to it to make it
Nice.
this inn.
Can any of us like disguise ourselves?
No, I can't.
I can shift.
You can be half bear.
Yeah. That might draw more attention.
Oh.
You could sneak in and find him, though.
No, you must be mistaken. I am not the person you saw before. See, I have fur.
I can growl more.
It is not me. I am not that person. So, are you guys heading in or coming up with like a plan? What's going on?
I'm gonna like look at these two and be like, if we distract the people inside, do you think that you could go find him?
Absolutely.
We should
Great.
probably locate and block off any further exits, so at the back or something.
I'm walking in already.
Yasmin.
Nice. Hey
Here,
guys,
please,
good to
please.
see y'all. By the way, now seems like a good time to mention if this is your kind of thing. If you guys enjoy watching D&D live play, definitely go check out 225 Games. I have been playing in a campaign on their channel every other Tuesday, and it has been a ton of fun. Shout out to 225 Games in the chat. I don't have a shout out thing, so
We're
if you
just
want to
gonna
just post your
shout
own
you
link, it
out.
should work. Sorry about that.
Yeah, so I'll suggest that these two could go like find him.
Okay.
And maybe report back where he is while we like keep the
Okay.
front. I could ask.
There
for
are a
room.
number of windows
Okay.
as part of this structure.
Okay, so I'll.
I'll go around the back.
I was
and
just
gonna ask
Also
that, yeah.
check out, see if there's any place to tie up a camel.
Okay.
Can't forget. the
Make
camel.
an investigation
Because
check.
if the camel's not here, he might not be here anymore. That's a good-
Oh,
that's a
well,
good
I
point.
meant that we always forget Clot.
Oh, we don't have any camels.
Yeah, they all did.
Oh, that's right.
So we kill
Yeah,
a
so
camel.
I'm
13.
Okay.
Get our horse in our normal campaign all the
Um,
just leave him like cities away.
looking around, you don't see it at
Wait, now
first,
we're in a
but
different plane of
eventually
existence
you
from
do
us.
find an area tucked behind some of the green brush, almost strategically so as to hide the
animals.
animals and camels and such from
Canimals.
anyone just walking by hoping
The
to
camels and
make a quick
swagons.
buck. You do see a camel that looks very similar to the one that was.
So if I can see any of them within 30 feet outside, I'll just telepathically say that he's here.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll message back. Kill the camel.
Understood.
Not steal it for yourself. Just kill the camel.
the
Camel for a camel.
Yeah.
Camel for 5 camels.
So while they're like
a good deal.
they've all like dispersed, I'm at the front counter. And go, hi, I'm looking for.
I with.
Oh, you
I'm
are?
with
I'd be like we
We're looking for a room.
we're looking for a room. Like he's like totally unaware of the plan or anything.
Because we have no plan.
Well, while
No,
they're
but he
doing
would have
that,
walked in like while y'all are like, are we? He's like already like, I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna ask that person. Why wouldn't I ask
Yeah,
that
I
person the
probably-
question?
I probably would have went around the back door to see if I could sneak in through
Well,
the
I
back
had told
door
everyone that I
with
think they
Theta.
Okay.
No, I know.
okay,
I
okay.
was listening. He was not.
So if
I
you
was
two are
probably
sneaking in,
So I'm using my disguise kit.
I was
Got it.
So it's
Okay.
completely different.
Okay.
And
Your
I'm
character
gonna
just
try
listens.
using
Character's
Thieves'
already inside.
Cant
Okay.
to have like a cryptic message so no one knows exactly who I'm looking for unless they know Thieves' Cant.
Got it. Okay.
And
Speak to the barkeep or something.
Yeah.
Or the shopkeep. whoever
Okay.
it is.
The person behind the counter looks like a dragonborn, but distinctly isn't. This is a very frail-looking, their skin is kind of peely, green lizard man.
I like animal people. This is fun.
Beastars.
What can I do for you?
More family friendly.
Yeah.
Just talk normal.
Yeah, just talk normally. Yeah.
Okay, like so have you seen this person?
I believe he came in just a day ahead of you.
Is he responding at these camp?
He is.
Nice.
He's not doing so well.
And as he says that, it basically just sounds like a drink order. You're asking for an ale.
To us, it looks like you're ordering a beer.
You do end up passing him a couple of silver. He does put a drink on the counter, but such is the exchange.
Nice.
What business do you have of him? He has been paying his room fee, but are you friends of yours? Of his?
Sorry, my thief cant is a little rusty.
You wanted a milk? Sorry, a beer? That's weird.
Should I like insight check that?
You can, yeah. I mean, it'll give you more context if like
If you want to
he-
tell him
yeah.
if he's
Yeah.
well,
He's
yeah,
gonna
if he-
shoot
yeah.
you.
I'm
yeah.
really just
He's got
trying
a
to
gun
see
under
like
the bar.
what the intentions, right?
Because here's
Yeah.
the thing. He knows Steve's can't, so he's also a sneaky person.
Right.
He's a
Okay.
sneaky lizard.
He's robbing.
Not a
you.
sneaky snake.
You cost him 80 silver.
So
at this
16
point.
insight check.
Okay.
all
He
he's doing. He's trying to
seems
keep the conversation
he seems
going.
honest. He does appear to be withholding some information about Tathra, but it could just be to protect his client. It's hard to know.
Okay. I guess I'll be
know a
honest
missile.
too then and just say like that she wronged us and we're trying to find her.
Celestial too. I guess I'll only pick this
Unfortunately, it is against my policy to rat out a customer. However, I suppose if you were a customer as well,
Didn't she buy a beer? I mean, shit, man.
Offer. Yeah, can I get a room next to him or her?
I will make sure that your room is directly next to his. Want to make sure your friends get to enjoy each other's company.
Excellent.
It's a couple of gold, so he takes 2 gold for the room, and tells you which one is yours.
The one just further down the hall belongs to your friend.
Thanks.
Nice. So they're sneaking around. She just got all the information we need.
I mean, we're asking it for a freaking room over here
Right.
that she already got.
Yeah.
Is anyone stealthing or sneaking? I'm trying
Yeah, I
to.
was gonna sneak in through the back door.
I mean, in either case, make a stealth check for me because you don't know this stuff is going on.
Yeah.
Sneak check.
Well, he speaks Steve's cants too.
Yeah, but he's
But
not.
He wasn't in there.
27.
Okay. Yeah. Easily enough. This place is crowded. The area nearby is as well, but your time in the sand allows you to has taught you how to move with the breeze.
You make a new door next to the back door and walk through that one, and they would have never seen that.
You wait
coming.
for a gust of wind to blow the back door open and just slip in as it.
Sweet.
Now that you're inside, you see at least one of your companions heading up the stairs to their room, or potentially to a room.
Okay. Probably whatever companion it would be, I would message and ask where they were going.
It's
Yeah.
yeah.
Probably.
Did you tell the rest of us yet about the room, or you just went up by yourself?
No.
we're split up.
Yeah, I don't want to let
Okay,
people
yeah,
on to it,
scope
man.
it out. And
Yeah.
I'm still in disguise.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
so
I could speak
Oh.
to you in Thieves' Cant.
Yeah, well, and I can also message you as well.
Yeah.
teleport.
So he
these
actually
camp,
wouldn't
just
have
to be
known.
extra safe.
He wouldn't have known it was you going up. Actually, if you're disguised.
Oh yeah, I guess
So never
that's
mind,
true.
yeah.
If I would've-
But
yeah.
so I could like run into him on the way though.
You'd
right?
probably see him come in, maybe.
Yeah.
You could,
I'm
you could
sorry,
like throw
sir.
a little
She
wink.
says, it's me. In Thieves Camp.
It's me, I'm Mario.
Your long lost brother.
Yeah.
Mario.
But yeah, no, it yeah, no. If I didn't know it was her, then yeah, I guess I would just observe. Then anybody coming in and out of the rooms, I would
Okay.
just kind of stay at a distance.
Then, as you make your way up to your room, you do see one just further down the hall. The door appears to be locked, but you hear the occasional groan coming from inside. Make a perception check.
And he was
brought a friend.
was he the
Oh God! No, it's the trouser snake all over again.
The bone snake's in there.
Is he the one who knew that they were in the caravan and seemed to just like not mention anything about it, or was it one of the other people that knew that they were in the caravan earlier?
Oh yeah, he was the one who knew.
He was the one. Okay, that's just for me. That's not for.
Doggo Cam. That's just
What did you make on perception?
9.
Hard to make out exactly who it is in this room, but based on all your information, it would be him. Whoever it is, doesn't sound like they're feeling so hot.
You
Okay.
should heal him and then kill him.
Well, I need to like break in.
Feeling better? Good.
Good. Hi, buddy.
So should I try to like pick the lock? With
You can,
these
yeah.
Tools?
Definitely.
Sneakily?
Do I see this happening?
Well, this is upstairs. You didn't follow up, so you wouldn't see this happening. Yeah. So if you're trying to do it quietly, roll 2 separate checks for me. I need you to roll a
I rolled a
check with your
27
thieves'
too,
tools,
so it's like
and also a sleight of hand check.
Okay.
So you'll roll with your initiative, not your proficiency
Alright.
bonus, and your dex mod, so +6, and that'll be your thieves tools. So you'll roll
A D20 plus 6.
You'll have to click the dice over there, or
I
yeah.
think they have a way to do it. Maybe so.
They automate everything. It seems like.
So 21.
I don't have any tools.
For the
any
thieves' tools?
I've ever
Yeah.
played.
Okay.
And then
On D&D.
Sleight of hand.
Let's see.
I don't know if I do either.
yeah, they might automate.
Both should be pretty high for you as a rogue.
19.
Nice. You're able to pick the lock quite easily. It doesn't appear that these are particularly sturdy, but what's most impressive is that you're able to do it completely silently. You managed to time the clunk of the lock with the sounds coming from inside the room. You know how to open Velcro tactically? Yeah.
Yes.
The door is unlocked, and whoever's inside appears to be unaware. What would you like to do?
Bounce his head.
You open.
Sneak in and restrain.
Okay.
The door's open.
Make a stealth check.
We have no
Do
idea.
we have visual
this is
confirmation?
happening.
yeah,
This is
none
the
of
right
us know
person.
This is going on.
Do we get a
do.
room at this point?
We did, but she got it.
She got the room.
No, but you and I were separately
Right.
We were
So
trying to
now
unaware
it's
from her,
26.
like trying to get a room.
I'd say that you guys are probably walking up at about this point.
Okay.
Then.
Okay.
It would take a moment for you to get the room, but
All right.
what was it?
26.
26. As you push open the door, you actually hold the weight of it a bit so it doesn't creak on the hinges. You step into the room, being very careful about where you place your feet, which floorboards creak, which don't. You close the door behind you, release that weight, and as you turn, you see a form in the same like sort of dusty robe that you saw on Tathra, hunched over like in bed, kind of shivering, like the old cold sweats.
That's what you get, you old
Don't make
monster.
that
They don't
face.
know. They
Left
don't
us
know
for
I'm
dead.
there.
They haven't heard you. Doesn't appear to.
If I would follow behind them when they start walking up as well.
Yeah, we're walking up
I've
the
just made
stairs
it in the
now.
first
Okay.
floor. I was still outside. Though.
You were out back.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
I mean, I have.
I just came back around and went in the.
I don't have spells, but I have rope, so I could like
Time up.
tie 'em up,
You good?
and then I'd go get everyone else, and we figure out what to do next.
Solid plan.
Let me check one thing real
Holding
quick.
Cookie,
I'm so stressed out.
you're not going out.
She being bad.
Scratching at the door.
You go into this room by yourself.
Well, didn't you just call us?
She said she's gonna time up.
Then come get us.
I mean, but if
We're
he's
gonna see
like
how the tying happens.
dying, he's not gonna.
Then what's us hurrying that along? I mean,
Yeah, she'll be fine. This
what's
bitch
1
killed a
hour versus
dragon.
2 hours? I mean,
Yeah.
He's just a dragonborn, not an actual dragon.
Right.
and he's
Yet.
old.
He might be.
Okay.
A dragon.
Got it. Sorry, I had to pull something
Oh.
up real quick. As you move to restrain the creature, you roll them over so as to grab their hands. But you are shocked at the appearance of what was Tathra. A bronze dragonborn has been replaced by bronze scales heading into purplish skin oozing with disgusting slime and tentacles protruding where his mouth used to be. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
This isn't like mind flayer nonsense,
Seems like some eldritch bullshit going on.
16.
Mouth tentacles are a dead giveaway.
Okay. You fall victim to the dominate person spell.
Oh my god.
Oh, okay.
Hey guys. I am one of you.
Oh no!
You hear a voice echo through your head. Cover my escape. As you are commanded to do so, you turn and begin to walk towards the door.
Is my sword ringing yet?
You, as this occurs, feel that same tone return. And out of your peripheral, doll, you see him leap out of the window of his room, which leads to the back area.
You outside, bitch.
You
I
came
did.
inside.
I'm drinking cactus
Did you
juice at
kill
the
the
bar.
camel? Did you kill the camel like he told you to?
No, he didn't.
He did. He did
No,
say
I
kill
told
it.
you to kill the
He
camel.
did
I
tell you.
didn't kill it.
No.
Okay. So at this point,
I'll run up the stairs.
Seeing her run, I'll
If
sprint
my
after her too.
if warning is going off, I told. Well, I don't know if y'all heard me. It's Kevin saying warning, warning in the office.
No.
as this occurs, your quarry is out the window. He has instructed you to cover his escape. So the door flings wide, and you see your two friends. And before the words can even reach your mind, you tell them, "He's not here. He ran out that way."
Where did she point?
But do we see
I'll
the
start
window
heading
open?
back towards the back
Where
door.
did she point?
Make a perception check.
Where did she point?
Sorry, she pointed
Opposite.
like opposite direction.
Okay.
Like down the hallway, opposite direction.
The opposite side of the building, so out the front. So you're
then-
pointing to the rooms on the opposite side.
The way we came from.
No,
Oh.
you guys went down a hallway. There are rooms on both sides.
okay.
So-
She exited a room, pointed the opposite way.
Seeing her, she looked totally normal.
Make a perception check.
Does she
It's
have mouth
14 for me.
tentacles?
14 perception.
Yeah.
You do see the window wide open behind her.
And we would have seen we were in the hallway. Like we would have seen him cross the hallway.
I've started to go.
No,
No, if he did.
he left out of his room.
No, I know, but from what she's saying, if he did.
Oh,
come-
you would have seen. Yeah.
So I'm like, I push past her and I'm going to the window.
I'm going.
Okay.
10
As-
for me.
As you try to push past her, I need you to make an athletics check.
Can you make a strength check?
Strength check. Yeah. Strength or athletics, whichever works for you.
Just roll.
By this time,
Mhm.
we would have been able to surmise that
20?
he's at least trying to escape.
22.
So I'm gonna go where I know his
Well, I
camel
think
is.
actually
Okay.
she rolled Well, that's
No, that was.
I'm gonna let this kind of
Yeah,
play
yeah,
out. Yeah.
I got a 22, and she got a 20.
Nice.
Unnatural.
Technically, this is an attack. So at this point, you get to remake the save for dominate person.
You get to reroll your wisdom save.
Each time that you're attacked, you get to re-roll that
Your
save.
wisdom, Dave.
14.
Okay. Unfortunately, you're not able to break that hold that he has on you. So you're gonna attempt to. I'll let you play it out here. Yeah. Well, either attack him or restrain him or something. But you're supposed to be covering his exit.
And he's trying to push into the bow ring.
I've successfully gotten by you, but
Okay,
yeah.
so he's
yeah.
in the room now. I think I rolled too low on my perception, but seeing him, I'll try to also enter the room.
Okay.
So I'll push past her. I'll let you handle him first.
She's effectively out of the way, so you
Okay,
can
so
enter the
I'm
room.
in the room now too.
Okay. As you're running outside, you actually see a hooded figure getting on top of the camel and unroping it. It turns to look at you, and you instantly see this disfigured face. The bronze scales barely clinging to its now purplish skin definitely tell you that this was Tathra at one point, but you're not sure what or who it is now.
I'm just gonna cock my head and reach out and cast Hold Person.
Okay. Wisdom save?
Yes, please.
Trying to hit me?
Yeah, with an unarmed strike.
Has advantage on magic saves. Oh, 2 18s.
Yeah,
So, yeah.
That misses.
You're welcome.
It breaks
Swing
against
at him
your
and he
your
just
spell. You
continues
see it
going.
turn with the camel and begin to gallop into the streets of the marketplace.
I'm gonna yell at
Where
her and ask why she's trying to attack him.
Where are Mary and them
And
at
then
right
I'll
now?
try to.
They would have entered with you all, but they're more or less useless. A lot of my NPCs are.
So I've gotten past her,
That's
and
very fair.
I'm at the window. Do I see him in the back?
Yeah, you see both Theta and what was Tathra, or a hooded figure, leaving on a camel runing towards the market
So-
I
district.
will follow in
How
flight.
far away from
Okay.
from me are they now? Like, or by the time I would have another opportunity to do something.
I would say they're probably 90 feet away. So within range of Eldritch Blast, if that's what you're wondering.
Actually, they're in range of black tentacles.
Oh, nice.
So I'll just drop it right in the middle of where the camel is.
Okay. And what's the
Strength
save
or
for that?
Dexterity check against my spell save DC.
Okay.
And what's the sphere of that?
It's 20 foot cube.
2 19s. What the heck?
Save.
And it's a +1 as well. So
Let's see.
he
So-
breaks through the tentacles as the black energy just dissipates in under the heavy hoof falls of his camel.
Seeing that she is fighting him, I will punch her
Okay.
because I, being in fighting range,
Mm-hmm.
may know something
It's also difficult
of
terrain.
dominate person.
Okay. And okay. Roll to hit. While you do this, I'm going to set up a couple of things. As this this hooded figure makes his way down the market street on Camelback, all of you are about 110 feet behind him and in an active chase. We are going to enter initiative for this, but only just to keep track of movement and what you guys are doing to try and stop him.
Would he have to roll one more time?
For
Tentacles?
the tentacles?
given
Yeah,
difficult
yeah, I'll re-roll it.
Because he's at half speed.
So it's a 20 by 20 cube. All directions.
Am I really still cursed though? If I'm just like covering up for the
So if I'm
escape,
flying.
like is this even relevant?
I would say, like, in this time, basically, your friends would have been able to, like, slap you enough times to where you could just make the save.
And
So you're out of
I'll
it.
apologize.
Try to
for
stunning
not
strike.
being-
I forgive you.
And I
You
was
did
worried
only
about
barely
looting.
miss the save whenever it first happened.
Yeah.
It was a 17.
You can
Oh, it's
take
high,
her-
high.
Yeah, you can take,
You can
that
take
off.
her cursed off.
Oh, yeah, thank you.
I didn't know she was going to be in it for the combat. That would have been quite unfortunate for hitting against us. So.
You poor unfortunate soul.
All right. What did you roll, Theta?
No, it's you.
No, sorry.
Did you?
Initiative first
Oh.
is what I'm doing.
No, 2.
Oh, you.
A 6? Okay.
That's the typical response we get in group text from you too. No, you.
Koskis?
There you go.
Yeah.
19.
I had to think about it.
Nice.
Got a +3. You know, just roll
I rolled
two.
with advantage, and I have a +3, and I got an 11.
11.
Yeah. I rolled a 7 and an 8.
Hell yeah.
Doll?
16.
Nice. And Nimbala.
I also rolled a 6.
Okay. Whose dex is higher?
Yeah, I was hoping to go.
Mine is
higher.
0.
Mine
Okay.
is, I think,
Probably his.
+1. No, mine's
Okay.
+2.
Nice. So Nimbala will go first. But first he will have to roll for the tentacles.
So does this camel.
So does this camel.
Kill the camel.
Yeah, the camel does. That's true. That's a good point. Thank you for that. I know that sounded
Laced with
sarcastic.
sarcasm.
I know that sounded sarcastic, but I promise it wasn't. Does a 15 save, actually?
A 15 saves.
Okay, so he's able to make it. This will be for his camel. We'll say the camel gets a +1 because it's
A camel.
a camel.
Jesus fucking. All right.
Once again,
The camel's running all weird.
it reaches out with one of the tentacles protruding from its face and whoosh, hits the camel as it gallops through the tentacles.
The camel donkey.
However, it is not his turn. First in the initiative is actually Koskis.
Okay, I am going to. I believe I can do this.
So he's still
yeah.
actively running away from us, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to Step of the Wind to get all the way up on that dude.
Okay, step of the... Yeah, because you can move
60
quite a lot.
plus 60 is 120, and I don't, though, he said, because I'm flying. I asked him.
On the
Okay.
ground.
Oh,
You
just
don't-
20 foot square or cube?
It's a square. Yeah,
Okay.
It's a sphere.
Got it. Okay.
So I'm going to run up on him.
But you're
This one's just a
flying.
square.
Yeah, or I'm going to fly up on him. And I'm going to try to hit him.
Fly up on him.
And if I do, I'm going to stunning strike.
Fly up on him.
Oh, those are bad.
Shit. Yeah.
So one's a natural 1, and the other one is a 17.
17 does hit.
Yeah, and I'm going to stunning strike him.
Okay. So needs to make a con save.
He ain't gonna make that.
He might make it.
He might.
How high are you?
He made it.
Yeah.
Damn.
Alex is rolling good now. Now
Yeah,
that we're
all my
fighting
good
the
rolls
person
are coming out
upstate.
now. Thank God. I needed them.
So the stunning strike would have been 8 damage.
Okay. Got it. So next in the initiative order is going to be Doll. Just freely broken from your dominate person, you feel your mind has been invaded, and you have just one more reason to hunt this dude down.
Okay, so yeah, I'll move 60 feet and then
I would be just enough not to be on the tentacles, but like I could still hit him. So like maybe like
10 feet.
5 or 10 feet right up, right above him.
Alex,
He's
can you
basically
move
perched
her,
on his shoulders.
60 feet?
Yeah.
Well, I'm
Punching
hitting
him in the head.
with my with my talons.
and I'm like, what, 50 feet away?
Yeah, roughly 50. 40 or 50.
I guess I'll do a short bow.
Would she get sneak attack? Are you within 5
Oh yeah,
feet?
yeah. I was punching him. I was on
Yeah.
Okay.
She get that.
Does 22 hit?
How much?
22.
Yeah, that is going to hit.
So that's 8 damage. Plus sneak attack. 8 and 7, 15 damage.
Okay. All right. As you dash and get within range, what do you use to hit him?
Short bow.
Short bow. Oh yeah, because bonus action dash. Yeah. You draw your bow as you skid to a stop across the sands. Release your arrow from the short bow, and it flies true, nailing him in the leg. Luckily, he's on a camel, so he doesn't need it. But you see it stick in and magically, actually, and drop on the ground. It definitely hurt him. But it appears that he may have some psionic abilities.
Well, good. I have those too.
We're gonna have a force duel.
I do also find your your subclass to be quite funny for this.
I know.
What is it?
I'm a great old one.
Oh.
Ponzu, it is your go,
Okay.
and Nimbala, you're on deck.
Okay.
If only this were a camera.
I'll use my feline agility.
Okay.
Double my speed.
Oh my god.
You didn't
got some
think we all
quick
had
characters.
this crazy move
Yeah,
speeds.
so you can move me 60 feet as well.
I'm
Okay.
just gonna move 100 feet because I feel like it.
I did have to spend a key point to do mine.
Got it.
With my phone back into it means I didn't have any chances to
I would
stun him.
like to.
Would you say you're within 30 feet of
She gotta spend a kitty point.
I'll shoot him with my crossbow.
Nice.
That does not hit. And then I'll shoot him again. That will hit. A 21 to hit.
That does hit.
So then I can do 1d8 plus another 1d8 plus 1. So 9 points of force damage and 5 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
I think you can use
I'm not
a
sure.
dice for that.
As you rush up next to your friend,
Grabs the trap.
monkey see, monkey do moment happens. You pull out your hand crossbow, fire off a bolt. It stabs into his back, and then once again you see it and clink on the ground as the camel continues to gallop.
Can I also use psi-powered leap? And it says, as a bonus action, you can propel your body with your mind. You gain a
Well, you
flying
used your
equal to twice your walking, but I can't because I already used all my movement.
well, you used your bonus action,
to dash.
feline agility, right?
It's not a bonus action.
It just doubles your speed.
It should be something. I'm pretty sure it is.
When you move on your turn in combat, you can double your speed until the end of turn. Once you use this, you can't use it again until you move 0 feet on one of your turns. I'm literally
has to
reading
just
it
not
to you.
Yeah, yeah.
You
So
don't
the
have to
the
double-check
yeah.
me.
There's no action.
Yeah. No. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. It's
Great.
It's like,
I always thought that was a bonus action. Yeah.
no,
Great.
no.
No. Yeah. You could do that if you wanted to.
Yeah. So, but I already used my movement. Can I still?
It wouldn't. It's doubling your total movement speed. It's not doubling like what you have currently.
Okay. So then, I gain a flying speed equal to twice my walking speed. So is my walking speed now 60?
No.
No,
You got
it's
it.
talking about your base walking speed.
Okay. So I now have a 60
Foot.
flying
Flying.
speed, and I can.
But you
Well,
doubled that
but
on your-
you already used
That's
that
what I was
movement.
asking.
Yeah.
So I can't move it. I can't
No.
move.
But you have a flying
she,
speed
She can't move 60 again because she doubled her movement. This
No.
This turn.
because whether you use a flying speed or your walking speed
Yeah.
or your climbing speed, you're still
But
using
I'm
like
saying,
your
wouldn't
total.
she actually have 120 flying and 60 walking because she doubled with the feline agility? So she'd still have 60 flying left.
I guess you could play it that way. It's
I mean,
this is a
it's
lot of
weird,
like
but that's why I
weird
asked the
math.
question. If it doubles
I'll
the,
I'll allow it. That's fine.
No, I'll just leave it.
No,
fine.
it's really okay. I just like I don't fully understand exactly what you're trying to do,
I was
but
just trying to close in on it.
no, I'm saying like mechanically. But if the mechanics are there, like I will allow you to do that.
Does
You're just
feel-
asking me questions that I don't
So
know the
it's a
answers to right
feline
off.
agility doubles your walking or any
Double
speed.
your speed.
Yeah.
So
it's
then it
across the
wouldn't
board.
work.
Well,
So
no,
it wouldn't work.
Well, yeah.
no, it would. Then it would. If it said just walking, then it wouldn't. But if it
All your
doubles all
speeds.
your speeds, then yes, you still
Okay.
have 60 flying.
Yeah.
Then I'll close in.
Because it's a back, so you get a climbing speed.
Flying.
Okay.
Yeah, you do.
So this thing that's giving you flying, what does it say? I'm
It
sorry.
wants to see if you stay in the air when you.
It was like as a bonus action, you can like propel your body.
the side powered leap? Is force jump.
Yeah.
I don't know. Oh, bonus action. Psi-powered leap. As a bonus action, you can propel your body with your mind. You gain a flying speed equal to twice your walking speed.
Got it.
Until the end of your current turn.
That's what I needed to know. Okay, so it is giving you extra movement effectively.
Yeah,
And
so
then this doubles
it
that.
is-
So yeah, you can close in on him.
Okay,
That's
so
fine.
That's what I want to do. I don't know if I'll stay flying though.
No, you'll probably land if it's a leap, I would imagine.
Okay. So then
Um,
I'll land in your thing.
Or you can land past it and try to like be in between him and where he's trying to get
Then
to.
I'll do that.
Okay.
I'll
running
land
out.
in front of him because I have 60 flying, so I can do that. I will
Yup.
land right there.
Right, Chelsea.
Yeah.
Nice. So after hitting him with the crossbow, you guys see Ponzu just leap into the air, land on the other side of him, and it isn't his turn quite yet. It is Nimbala's turn, but you see him beginning to rear back on the camel a bit as it's skidding
Twilight
to
of
a
me.
stop.
You sparkle
would you like
as
to do?
Flip over him in the sunlight.
Like running in the air.
You're on deck.
Seeing that he's getting to a stop now, I will use 30 feet.
Oh, actually, it's
Each square is 10 feet right now.
Yeah, yeah,
6'2".
yeah.
He would go first. I was talking to Will. You're good.
Seven.
70 feet. Huh?
70, yeah.
It
Either way.
doesn't super matter
Yeah.
anyway because I'm gonna
Can't really
end up
do shit.
using Well, I'm gonna end up using I'll use guiding bolt.
Oh, okay.
Ha.
Is that
yeah.
120?
Yes. Yeah.
Nice.
Sam's like, I used that a lot.
I have it prepared in case anything is somehow out of my 120 foot.
Gotcha.
Does a
Fly speed
12
already.
hit?
12 does not hit.
Okay, I didn't think so.
Yeah, dude. I was
So I'm
looking
gonna
for
use
something
favored by the gods, and on a miss with an attack roll, I can roll 2d4 and add that to it.
That's pretty sweet.
So 6 and 6 is 12, 13, 14, 18 to hit.
18 does hit.
Perfect.
Nice.
Alrighty. And then now it's what? 46.
Yeah, he just a bird.
12 damage.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is your guiding bolt.
Yes.
Nice.
Yes.
As you strike this foul creature with magical energies, you see them begin to glow a faint light that will aid your allies in attacking them next.
And it is radiant damage as well, if that
Okay.
matters.
It does not appear to, but
Okay, sweet.
good to know. Thank you.
into someone.
How much I wanted to know that.
That's funny.
That's exactly what it did. And like the
Are we wrapping
flavor
it up after
text,
this fight?
Yes, this is almost the end here.
the reason we bought that, so the reason why we were all confused is because the flavor text of how it describes Monk at the end, at the level cap.
Just setting this
talks
up
about how
real
monks
quick.
can run up waterfalls, and we're like, well, of course they're gonna need
They're gonna need to be
the
fast.
distance, yeah, to be able to
Yeah.
get up there. So but we were
You
stupid.
can't stop halfway through your turn on a
Yeah.
waterfall.
Yeah.
You're just gonna fall back down.
Yeah.
Come on, Leah.
Sorry, no, it's the encounter engine on
Being
D&D
crazy.
Beyond. It's being really crazy. I don't know if they're trying to move stuff over or not.
Maybe. I think it gave a date the other day saying it was gonna be all moved.
I'm having to like restart it real quick.
Well, Sheets doesn't. No.
Literally.
I'm just gonna put you at 7 for that.
Do
You
you need our
were,
initiatives again?
I think, you were 19
I was 19, yes.
and you were
13?
13,
No, 11. 11.
11. I don't think it super matters, but I'm gonna re-roll theirs.
They were slow.
Okay.
They got ones.
On
that's what I remember.
I mean, they're last so far. Yeah, but you guys rolled the same, so like I would assume you go right after him.
Yeah, because my dexterity. My dex
Yeah.
is higher.
there.
And then they have
Okay.
the long guys.
On his turn, seeing Ponzu leap out in front of him, his
also roll the same as y'all?
his camel wheels to a stop. He leaps off of it to try and get out of range of the black tentacles. And as he, well, it's not within 5 feet unless you were trying to be.
Me?
Yeah,
Oh, it's
I was on him.
you
'cause
were.
I was attacking
Yeah,
him.
yeah. He's leaping off to the side.
That's a hit, sir. That's over 20,
Nice.
and I want to stunning strike him.
You want to try? You want to try? Nope.
Damn.
19 plus 1.
Still going to hit him. That's 9 points of damage. Don't worry about it.
I thought you like dropped the dice and you were trying to pick it up with your little thingy.
Trying to steal the pieces of his rock.
As he lands, he holds out a hand to either side to two innocent market goers, and you see them wrench in pain and begin like moving towards you all as he has enthralled them. His influence.
I have a reaction.
It's like
If you look at your
Become
actions, you
human.
click reactions, and it'll tell you.
Yeah, I can read.
Um,
They didn't take damage though, right? You just like took them over.
It appears that he just took them over. Yes. I am going to say that effectively these squares are going to be 5 feet now.
Okay.
Just for ease of,
Do we
zooming
just
back
move,
in.
Other people's up then.
they would need to scoot back, so I'm not going to. It's fine.
You guys are close.
Yeah. Yeah, you're close and it's good.
It gets bigger as you walk towards it.
It's part of the illusion that he's giving off. That's retconned now.
It did make sense in my head.
So,
That's the only thing I had to.
That actually would have been his turn.
Okay.
So
Okay.
it is now your turn.
Okay.
Yep.
I will kind of be up with. What's your name again?
Nimbala.
Nimbala.
All right.
And I will attempt to shoot him with Eldritch Blast.
All right. Shoot him. Roll to hit, sir.
That's 21 to hit.
That does hit.
He suffers 11 points of force
And
damage.
he's stunned.
Nice.
And no, but his movement speed is slowed by 10 until the end of my next turn.
Okay. Okay. Good to
No,
know.
but
No, but
Close, but
Yeah.
no cigar.
22 to hit.
that hits.
And
Now
he
he's
suffers max damage, 14 points.
Nice.
Holy crap!
Is his speed reduced more now?
No,
or
it's once per turn.
Okay.
All right. That's all. That's your turn.
Can't move
Yeah.
anymore.
Okay. It is now one of his thralls' turn. This one rolled particularly high.
It's worth noting I would be within reach because I was within 5 feet of him flying in the air, so like I would be within reach of them as well. Not that high in the air.
Oh yeah, it's just to mark that you're flying. That's
yeah,
all.
Yeah, no, I know. I just don't want you to think that I'd like throw them all at
They gotta bonk you.
Morgan's character. Because I would be within range.
yeah, you can.
These are just average people too, right? They like came out
Yeah,
from
they're
a
just
stall,
market people.
but then all of a sudden you see him. He's like
He
a
did, like-
firebender.
Yeah.
If they hit me, I
Scooping up the sand, shooting it at us.
and making glass.
Yeah.
So this one, the one on the far side, is the one that rolled best. It's gonna close in on you, Ponzu.
I gotta reach.
Yep. And
Stuck on my finger.
it is going to make 2 attacks. You actually see like psionic tentacles actually extend out from its
Oh,
temples.
Yeah? I have psionic things too.
That you might. It is a 11 to hit
Nope.
and a 17 to hit.
My AC is 17. So
Yes.
bad.
That do hit. You're gonna take 8 bludgeoning damage, and you are now grappled by this tentacle, the psionic tentacle extending out from it. But he is not done yet.
Boogie.
As
Stop
you are
fighting.
now grappled, it is going to try and make unarmed strikes against you, just with its regular old human hands.
I don't like the way that you emphasize.
A regular old human hand.
The first one misses, but the other's a non-natural 20. You take 8 points of bludgeoning damage as it slaps you across the face. And that is its turn. It is now Koskis' turn. It's so hard to say.
Flying up on that boy, and I'm gonna get
Coscus.
between. I'm gonna get between. I can move myself actually. I'm just gonna
Great.
fly up here.
Or do you want this?
I'm gonna be on the ground, and now, but I'm just using my fly speed to get there. I'm gonna use my bonus action to activate my tattoo again. As you see the tattoos extend, the claws come and over my own hands.
Okay. Nice.
And he's not flanking with me. Could I have gotten flanking on him or no?
Yeah, you could have rotating around.
Yeah, then I would have. I got the fly speed for it.
Well, actually, no, he's not in range of Ponzu. Sorry.
Well,
I
I'll do
didn't
it
rea-
anyway so that if she wants to next turn, after she ungrapples, she can.
Good on you.
That's a nat 1. That's a 22. And I'm going to stunning strike that one.
All right. Let's see if it works. 17?
It doesn't work.
It doesn't work. Dude, I saved all my hot dice for the end. I don't know what to say.
So that is 2 force damage and 5 magical slash bludgeoning slash slashing, whatever it
Got
needs
it.
to be.
Okay. Anything else?
I'm going to look at him.
He stares right back and his look is meaner.
Yeah.
Hey, how far down on the initiative am I?
2 away. Or 1 away.
One away because that's the
It's
end of my turn.
Doll, you're up, and then Ponzu's next.
All right.
Sorry, I usually say on deck, but I forgot to.
You're good. Cookie is scratching all the paint off our front door, so I'm gonna take her out.
Cookie. Ah, Cookie.
She sleeps hours all day until we're doing something. She's like, I need to go out now.
Annoying you as a full-time job.
This is usually about the time when our session ends. We're going a little bit long, so.
So I'm gonna move in closer.
Each square
Okay.
is 5 feet now. I can't see you, so I
She
can't.
can dash.
Yeah, you can
Yeah,
easily
I'll
get
just
in.
Move in like, close enough to be
Like melee attack?
Yeah.
You could flank him, and then you could
Yeah.
get advantage.
Thanks, Caleb.
So long. You can reach almost across the whole table.
She can definitely make it all the way in.
I can barely get halfway through.
And then I'm gonna try using my short sword.
Okay. I'll give you advantage since you're sort of flanking.
I thought you said sword of flanking. I was like, that's a thing.
Wow.
Okay.
Sword flanking.
So 23 to hit.
You automatically.
23 definitely hits.
You definitely get to attack with that.
Yep.
Yeah. So you get to add that plus your
Or
d6.
piercing.
Nothing personnel.
4 total.
No, 4 piercing and
19 total.
Got it. Holy crap.
Wait. Oh, that's your damage on sneak attack?
yeah, she gets 46.
15 was
Damn, son.
The rogues are like all or nothing,
Rogues
sort
are
of.
broken.
But I love rogues for that reason. They're a lot simpler, I find, than a lot of other
I
classes.
feel like rogues, they're really good at upper levels. So when you multi-class, you only take a few. You don't get the full benefit of.
Usually multi-class
It's
for like
a trade.
being able to
Yeah.
dash
It's a
and things
trade.
like that. Yeah.
That's what I took it for, was
Yeah.
dash and distance.
As this disgusting creature focuses on his new thralls, his old thrall walks up and slashes the crap out of him. He feels every bit of that and looks down at you and realizes now that you've turned against him. He no longer has influence over you.
Get wrecked,
And
sir.
it is now Ponzu's turn.
Right. So I am grappled, but I can still attack. Right?
Yes.
You just can't move.
I just can't move. Okay. So then
And I'm on better shit.
But if you kill that guy, then you're not grappled anymore.
am I within like melee attack range of him or no?
Not of Tathra.
Okay. The one touching me, I want to attack.
Yeah, you
To
can
try
do
to
that.
break the grapple. Okay.
Well, you can try and escape it as well if you want to. But if you want to actually attack him,
Yeah, I want to attack him. 22 to hit.
Kill this fucking shopkeep.
Yeah. 22 to hit.
It's the one that
22 definitely hits.
Digging his pockets
In the
out for
wrong
his
neighborhood,
pinball
homie.
5 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
But does he get a chance to re-roll his thing? Because he took damage.
Oh, his enthralled because he took damage.
Oh, this is technically not the same thing.
Okay.
The thralls are
'Cause
flavor.
I wasn't gonna try to kill him.
You're trying to break it.
Yeah.
Technically, these are like their own separate thing. This
that's
is not.
cool.
If you want to change what you do, I'm fine with that. Sorry, I was just trying to make it flavorful.
No, you're good.
It's just like the camel.
So
Kill it.
flavorful.
Second one misses.
Okay.
So,
Just like his gumbo.
I did hit him for 5, and then I'll add my 5 more
should've killed the
for
camel.
the psionic thing. And then
Well, I mean,
I'm
we
going
caught on to
to
him.
action surge. I don't know how I do action.
I called it.
You just get another action.
No, but I think she's like
Kill
to
the-
check it
kill
off
it.
like D&D
Oh,
round or
yeah,
whatever.
it's on there
I should have done it.
somewhere.
Then in my action surge, I'd like to try to break my grapple.
Okay. Re-roll your. What was it?
Dude, I'm dumb. I could have
Is it
seen
dex?
just.
Yeah, it would be either
Strength.
strength or dex.
Oh, strength.
I mean, but I mean, like,
16.
Okay, yeah.
might have
You
gone back for it,
break
you know?
through
Yeah.
this psionic tentacle that was wrapped around you. You
Could've been
see
your
the
camel.
the pink energies ripple throughout the atmosphere as it shatters.
Nice. So then.
You guys, Miss Marvel.
Then now I would like to use my movement to close
Okay.
in here without leaving it. Right.
Yeah, you can definitely do that.
Get flanked, son.
Yeah, get flanked.
Is that all for you?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
Get trapped by bodies.
It is now the other one's turn, and it is going to run around the back of you and flank you. Actually, it's going to flank the Aarakocra.
Who is?
Yeah.
Come at me, boy.
Attack of opportunity. Ooh.
Yep.
Hit it.
How I do
I mean,
it?
did it
Just rolled a hit.
Did it move out, though? for
No
range?
sneak attack.
Yeah, it
stuff,
definitely did.
yeah.
No sneak attack. Wait, where are we? And so it has to be something like a dagger or short sword.
Wait, has her turn come and gone, though? Because it would be sneak attack if it's the first one on this round.
Yeah,
Yours
technically
has
you'd get it.
Because he's
Should we get
within
sneak
5
attack?
feet.
Well,
You're within
I don't
5
think
feet.
it hits.
It's not once per round, it's once per
I don't think
turn.
it hits though. 13.
13?
to hit.
I mean, it's a
13 does not hit.
Just a dude that runs a
But I guess
They
he
have-
gets.
Yeah, there's psionic energies now explaining all of the
I
flavor,
want him to hit
filling
me.
the gaps.
Costco. Can I do burn explosion on him?
It's going to make 2 tentacle attacks.
Well, if the first one hits, I get a reaction before that.
So the
think
first,
it
they're
does.
both with advantage. So the first one hits.
Okay.
It's 19 plus 6.
I'm going to activate my trap card. No. As a reaction,
It's a good one.
as he goes to hit me, I
banned.
bring one of the bangles back
anymore, I
to
don't
intercept.
Oh, really?
To intercept, and it hits the bangle. I mean, I'm still going to end up taking damage from his attack.
Okay. I'm
But-
going to roll the damage. You want me to roll the damage for that first one now?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to. He needs to make a
5.
He needs to make a dex save off of that, off of trying to hit me.
21.
Oh, he makes it. But I'm going to, as he hits it, it vibrates and glows, and I just make it do max damage. So he's going to take half of that. So he's going to take 8 thunder damage.
Got it. Okay.
I channel my divinity to force that thunder damage to be max.
With that, it's actually going to, now that it has hit you and you are grappled by the psionic tentacle, it's going to squeeze down on you. You feel some of your life essence being drained.
It just grapples. I don't got to make a check for that.
Yep.
That sucks.
Target is grappled. Escape DC of 12. Basically, if it hits you,
Yeah.
that's kind of the check, I guess. It's low damage. I've just been rolling high on it. One creature grappled by the tentacle. You have to make a con save.
A con save?
Yep.
She wrote to
16.
You save.
She left.
So nothing happens. Now it's just going to try and attack you with its regular hands.
Throw hands, son.
21.
Yep.
Oh, ran up.
12.
Most people
No.
just like
So the 21 hits.
We have range. Yeah. Well, you,
I mean, technically, I have a 15-foot reach with my melee now because my tattoo's active.
7 bludgeoning damage.
you can use it if you want.
Okay.
Okay. And with that, it is now Nimbala's turn.
I have a reaction.
We're not coming back after tonight.
Yeah,
Kill him.
kill
Use
him.
your special thing.
I can reduce damage of my
Well,
like,
it's not.
friendly
It's not
people,
like
so-
that's even the other thing.
the
It wouldn't
fun
really
cool
like.
Yeah, this is the time to use your
Fireball,
stuff.
bitch.
Wouldn't it really do anything?
Fireball 5th level.
when I didn't stock this round.
Oh. Just use the area of effect.
Okay.
Well,
really?
Because like if you kill us, you're probably gonna kill them too.
No. Well, so that's it's not gonna. Okay.
It's gonna debuff us. Is that what you're doing?
Maybe.
I will say that although you may be kind of far off, you can easily see that this guy wasn't doing great from the start. He is definitely not doing so hot now.
He's almost dead.
He's not
Yeah.
feeling good.
Okay.
He got some owies.
I'm just gonna do a 3rd level guiding bolt then.
Okay.
Yeah. Why
That's the sucky thing. about guiding
Trying
bolts.
very carefully to avoid your allies and not hit any of them, especially with the converted shopkeepers. You're not sure if you want to hurt them. Your guiding bolt goes wide as you were trying to thread the needle. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
Yeah, I'll expend 2 sorcery points and actually use that as a quicken spell to make it a bonus action,
Okay.
and then I'll just fire with my short bow.
All right.
Yeah.
My mom told me she's never gonna want to come home. I was like, I don't feel that nearly as much.
9 does not hit,
Definitely
unfortunately.
don't wanna go home.
Once again, trying to thread the needle does you a disservice, and it is its turn again. Feeling its doom setting in,
Cuts from everybody.
he's going to try and use a 60-foot cone.
because he can only hit one of
Yeah.
us.
Choose wisely.
Yeah, and backing up, he's not going to do that then. Dang.
She showed up. Yeah, she just showed up. She's a good dog.
What kind of dog is Bugs?
Well, we don't know because she bought. her
Yeah, he's
for
just
her
going to try and
place.
attack. I guess the Aarakocra again, because he'll have advantage.
Is what Pud was
He
asking
turns
about.
to you, stares you straight in the face, and you see his tentacles begin to wrap around yours as you're held in place by the psionic tentacle from the other creature.
I think that's
16 to hit.
Yes.
That exactly hits.
Oh, nice. I like that. I like
My
that.
parents told me
I like it.
Hey,
Picasso.
I like it. Picasso. I want my parents to run a DNA thing on her to see what she is. But she had
You take 23 psychic damage,
but all
Ow.
the puppies look
and
like,
you are now grappled by it.
so,
Can I be grappled
like,
by two
I have
different
friends
things?
that
The other one releases its grapple,
so
and
they all look
yeah.
like Catalina.
Make a intelligence saving throw.
Uh-oh. I might be out for the count, guys.
Oh, really?
It's nice knowing you.
A 10. I got a -1 to intelligence.
You are stunned until this grapple ends.
Her puppies.
I am stunned until the grapple ends, and it's my turn, ain't it?
I believe it is.
Yeah,
No, it's sorry, it's Theta.
Oh, okay.
That was its turn.
so I'm
So
not stunned anymore.
I'm gonna
You're
try to
good.
shoot him
Stunned?
again.
yep.
I'm stunned until the
Cookie.
grapple ends.
Oh, shit.
I'm stunned and grappled.
Hi, you're ready for bed, aren't you?
That's an 18 to
You're
hit.
ready for bed. You can go to bed at any time.
What the heck? 18 does hit. Yes.
He suffers 6 points of force damage
All right. Yeah, he's still up.
and a 20 to hit. Dirty.
That hits.
Another 5 points.
But have a medicine.
Aw, man.
He had 6.
He
No.
had exactly 5.
Yeah. How would you like to do this?
So yeah, I'll just send one and it kind of just body checks him, and then as I send the next one, it just clocks him right in the head and knocks him to the ground.
Very nice. As this occurs, you see the influence that he has on the two shopkeepers or the two market goers drop. Things begin to return to normal, or at least as normal as they can be, with a slimy purple being lying on the ground. You see on his person, now that his cloak is spread wide, he has the ring that you were after, as well as 2 pouches full of gold.
Cool. Gemstones.
I'm gonna warn to not put that ring on to the rest of the group. We don't know what that thing does. It could have some residual of his magics, maybe.
Oh, my shirt.
As he's like, I'm really hurt.
So, as you all close in on this, the crowd stands there enamored, wondering what the hell just happened. The ring begins to glow. From the amethyst crystal embedded at the center, a bright light shines over the entire marketplace, overpowering the desert sun. It is nearly blinding as several forms, 5 to be exact, now
us.
appear in front of you.
Oh, shit.
And
that's
that
where you're
is
gonna
where we
leave
will
it.
end our session.
God damn it.
Nice.
Oh, no.
We get to meet ourselves later.
Oh, shit.
So, we don't know that for sure. I mean, we have to play out the next session,
damn.
which will happen.
How are we going?
When we go to Benara.
If you're interested how this
That
connects
time the gang met themselves.
into our main campaign, unfortunately, you will have to wait a couple of weeks. We will not be playing again until
December.
I think
weeks
it's
from now.
2 weeks from now.
No, 3 weeks from now.
3.
Yeah, because we're playing a
that's
different
right.
campaign next week,
Playing
and then we're going to be
Pokemon?
gone,
Yeah.
and then we're going to be
Pokemon
back.
next week. So if you like Pokemon,
Yeah.
We're bringing it back in a true campaign fashion.
we
I'll
will
be
not be
doing,
here for that, but they will.
Yeah.
some familiar, some different, some regular faces, but we're going to try and do it once a month.
Yeah, so
we'll
Pokemon
do
next
that.
week. We'll be in Mexico the next week.
Yeah.
And then 3 weeks. Ay, ay, ay. Ay, ay, ay. And in
So,
3 weeks, we will come back and
The start of a brand new Pokemon campaign rolling into a session that connects to this one shot. It is going to be awesome. Thank you, everyone, for hanging out with us. We had a lot of really great chat activity, some new subscriptions.
Yeah.
Thank you, City Guard, as always, for being a champ. Good to see 225 games out there.
2 raids on this one. Thank
2
you.
raids. Thank you guys so much for
That means our next
raiding.
one's gonna be 5.
Yeah.
5.
Get 225.
That's how we
But I think that covers just about everything. Hope you guys enjoyed. And until next time, go out there and make some chaos. Bye.